Oh. So do we have the mic working now? Yeah, can you hear me now? I can hear an echo, so it must be. Yeah. Testing one. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Anyway, go ahead. Still no sound? We're working on it. Let me know when you hear me say something. So, guy walks in the bar with a long face, and the bartender says, "So, what can I get? Why the long face?" So I said, "I'm sorry, the horse." The horse walks in the bar, and are we on? Anyway, as I was talking, I said, "Is Mullens progressing or struggling?" Assessment of the Aiyuk and Deebo combo that never happened this week. Just in case you didn't hear anything I said earlier, and I think you didn't, I throw a few questions out there. You can actually air any agreements you want. I just throw those out there just in case you want to talk about those. Is Mullens progressing or struggling? Assessment of the Aiyuk and Deebo combo never took place, unfortunately. As you know, Deebo came in and immediately pulled up lame. Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh's game plan and adjustments. Did you think they were worth giving any grade to, or have you had enough of that and you've seen it every week? Do we have the horses to actually execute any of these plays that the guys were doing last year with ease, or I guess not? Are you ready to see the potential of the practice squad players for the remainder of the season? And when we saw that little thing that I saw with the special teams guys, who is Pepper? I'm telling you, man, those guys, that thing they did, first keeping that ball inbounds and keep it up in the air before stepping out of bounds. Then the next guy gets it, he bats it, but the guy behind him catches it and steps to the 1 yard line. Man, that was pretty. So I want to see some more what these guys got to offer. And what happened to Kevin White? Why do we never hear anything about Kevin White? And have you had enough of not seeing Juwan Jennings? Why won't they let him play? And Fred Warner, he better not be seriously hurt. If he's got nothing but a shoulder neck, he's not playing next week. But we need him against the Cowboys, I know, right? There is no replacement for Fred Warner. Quan Alexander is, Dre Greenlaw's doing a great job. So, but you can't replace a Fred Warner. Oh, my God. He means everything to that defense. He's out there. He's the guy calling the plays. He's the one directing the defense. But my question is, Mullens progressing or struggling? I don't see him doing anything. Mullens is sort of in standing in the same place. He's not getting better. He's not getting worse, is my feeling. He has, in the fourth quarter, I called it. I said, watch Mullens come alive in the fourth quarter. Sure enough. He looked a little better in the fourth quarter. He took that INT in the fourth quarter, was that into the third. But he looked better in the fourth, toward the end. And I thought we were going to win it, at least tie it up. Boom! INT! Assessment of Aiyuk and Deebo that never took place. As you know, Deebo pulled up lame after one play. And if Deebo stays in the game, you know we win it. Yo, hell yeah, we win it. Because Deebo and Aiyuk, I think they're gonna bounce off each other very well when they do finally ever get healthy. Is that ever gonna happen? Oh my God, we'll see. Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh's game plan and adjustments. I feel sorry for Kyle because he doesn't really have the material to run the plays he really wants to run. The guys are doing the best they can, but as long as you got to have George Kittle. George Kittle is so important to that offense, both in the run game and the passing game. And there is no George Kittle replacement. There's just not. Jordan Reed is probably good at what he does, but Jordan Reed was just going to be a wide receiver in this team for the most part. So I'm not going to grade Kyle. I'm not grading him for the rest of the year. Robert Saleh, I was impressed with what the defense played their ass off. They did a very good job for having been on the field all day again like they were last week and the week before and the week before. So, and are you ready to see the potential of the practice squad players for the remainder of the season? I'm very curious about anything else we have, because like I mentioned in the post the other day on social media, we need to know, because we're going to lose a lot of players next year. Some of them are going to be sacrificed. I just wonder, is there anybody on that practice squad that we don't know about that's a mystery that could come out and expose himself as being a very good replacement? You saw Witherspoon come out today, and he was all pumped up, looked kind of good at the beginning of the game. Are we going to re-sign him? I don't know. And SCERS, thanks, fam. He says, if this inconsistent team pisses me off, sorry, Ronbo. Don't feel like you're only. There's a lot of us feeling the same way. They're backups and second string and third stringers for a reason, and we can only hope they can get it done. But we should probably lower the bar. They're not gonna look like the first stringers, or else they'd be first stringers. But I'm proud of the fight. They fought right to the end, and that's better than the Steelers did against that team. We're just so close, but we still need our starters. Oh, you haters, boy, be glad. Be glad the 49ers are hurt and injured. If they can look like this, what do you think they look like with the other guys? Oh, man. They got to sit here and they got to listen to them talking trash. 510, hello. This might be somebody we know, I got a feeling. Hello? Hello? 510.
Hello.
Yes. What is your name, please?
Ronbo?
Yes.
My name's O.
Oh.
From San Francisco.
Oh, from San Francisco. What's up, fam?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Oh, terrible, man. You know, they keep teasing us, They keep acting like they have a chance. Every week they act like they have a chance and then finally find a way for the perfect turnover, 2 of them today, and we lose. God.
Yeah, man. Man, this whole week leading up till today's game, I had my hopes high. I thought, man,
Vegas did
the
too.
defense came out and played, but, man, Nicky, man. Oh, man, I don't know, man. I'm frustrated, man.
It is. Right? What were we, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards out, maybe? Boom! INT! Yeah. Oh, my Lord, no, not now, Nick, please.
And then Deebo, the first play gets injured. I'm like, oh, 2020, man.
God.
It's just, we can't catch no breaks, man. It's
Ever.
just like, dude, here we go again.
Oh, God. And it's the kind of thing,
But, hey, man.
There's nothing that can be done about it.
We got to, keep our head up, man. And, as long as we beat the Cowboys, hey, I'm all good with it, man.
This
That's
is
what
I'm
it's
scared.
come down to, man.
Deebo can't play next week, What are we going to do?
No.
Think Jalen Hurd, Kevin White, bring somebody in to help Aiyuk out. Kendrick Bourne will be okay, but Kendrick plays a role of a guy that comes in as a bracer. He's not the main guy,
In
right?
our running game, man, we got to run the ball a little.
We gotta
I don't
run
know.
the ball,
We just
man.
couldn't get it going today.
But the Cowboys will let us get it going. But we still need somebody to catch passes, too.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Kendrick can't be dropping them passes, too, man.
He did it. Oh, he did it so many times today. And then the one play he made, referee says, bring it back. I got a flag. Oh!
Bring it back.
God.
Oh, man. But, Deebo, I've been listening to you for a few years, man. First time caller, long time listener, man.
Oh,
Thank you for what you do.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? For the faithful, man. And we love you, man. Keep your head up. We're coming back next year, man.
We coming back,
We'll be back. We'll be right on top.
Shit, we ain't having all these injuries next year. What are the odds of us getting wiped out like this again for a second year in a row?
Man.
We got hurt last year, but not to this
degree. We're coming back next year. We're coming with vengeance, man.
And claim what's ours.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, so. Hey, great to meet you,
all right,
too, fam.
Ronbo. Well, I'm going to let you go. I know you got a lot of callers, man. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
That's right.
To all the Niner faithful, keep your head up. We'll be back next year. We'll come back.
Stronger than ever.
Yes,
Merry
sir.
Christmas, fam, and Happy Holidays to you, too. Have a great night.
All right, man. Have a good one, man.
You too. All right. Yeah, O's right. Yeah, it's going to get better because the 49ers are going to come back with a vengeance next year because they know what this is, robbery. Well, we ain't supposed to be looking like this. SCERS 11, because production keeps getting on me about my pronunciation on your name. Aiyuk, Hurd, Deebo, Kittle, Jimmy, league is ours. If they could just play 16, 17 weeks into the playoffs, Lord have mercy. Please give us a break next season. They're going to come back angry next year, too. That's what I like the most. Get plenty of rest. And so it says, Can we see what CJ does? Have a seat, Mullens. Shanahan's thinking about it. I just Norm. Norm, come on in, mate. Norman Storman, Norman.
Look at me, I'm in black right
I
now.
know, man. I thought you'd be eating something. I was like, but Norm's always got great foods going on. But Norm, go ahead.
You thought I was gonna be do what? You thought I was gonna do what? You thought I
I
was
think
gonna
you
do
some great
what?
food.
You thought I was gonna do what?
Oh! That's where you
I was gonna
treat
do what?
a
Hold on,
Sunday
hold on.
evening after
What?
getting a whooping. Get
Wait,
that
wait, 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 wait,
PICCA.
wait. You thought I was gonna
Yeah.
do what? You thought I was gonna do what? You thought I was gonna do what? You out here eating, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Norm,
The score was supposed to be 15-6.
I know, Norm. We get it again. We make donations to teams, and then we try to catch up.
17 points, though, guys. 17 points off of these turnovers. It's like our offense is our defense.
Yep. We got to stop contributing to the other team.
I tell you what, ain't no contention. I don't know if they said it right now, but I don't even know if the Niners are still in the hunt right now. They 5-8. Who's gonna be 8-8 still in the playoffs? I don't know. If they make it to the playoffs at 8-8, I'm like, no, just renege. Just don't even show up. Like, if you're gonna be 8-8 in the playoffs, I'd be like, here, just give it to somebody else.
Norm, I'm all with you, man, because people get mad at me for saying, Ronbo, man, let me talk about the 49ers don't have no business making playoffs. If they make the playoffs, they deserve it. I just want healing up and get ready for next year.
I'm a fan who goes hard with this team, no matter what. I go hard until the week 17. And even now, I'm just like, you know what? Even when we had a Cowboys fan over here earlier, and they was going for the Niners because they wanted Washington to lose.
Washington first place.
Now next week they're gonna be coming over here talking smack again, and it's like now they got every reason to because they just beat they just beat the Bengals last week. So now they're gonna.
The Cowboys did win that game, huh? Against the Bengals? Oh, they did win.
Yeah.
They're gonna come all fired up. They're gonna go whoop our butt next week, Norm. Boy,
the
Cowboys, you bring your cowboy butt on over here, Jack. We waiting on you.
They're not gonna whoop our butt. The Cowboys' defensive line is nothing like Washington. See, our loss came from it wasn't so much of the bad play of the Niners offense. It was the great play of the Washington football team's defense.
True.
Okay? So you got to just look, guys, we ain't going to sit here and talk. I'm not going to sit here and talk smack about our players. I'm going to say shout out to the Washington football team, guys, because y'all defense, especially Chase Young, he came out to play.
Didn't he?
He came out to really do his thing. And that's the thing I knew that I was like, man, that Washington defense is going to be on point this game.
It was, too.
And, yeah, they came through for us. They was ready for us. That's all it was.
Norm, Nick is on the phone with Chase right now. Man, why you want to do my team like that, man? I thought we was bros, man.
Nick should invite Chase Young over to play football with him in the backyard or something. Like, if you ain't gonna invite Jordan Reed to do it.
Hey, no,
you're gonna invite number 31. What was his name? You're gonna invite number 31 to your backyard to come play football. Come on, man.
But Norm, speak to this a minute though. What is going on between Jordan Reed and Nick? Why does he throw his worst passes to Jordan Reed? Is that intentional?
I think Jordan Reed. I don't even want to get personal with it. I think it's something personal. I think Jordan Reed must have knocked one of Nick Mullens' girls back in college one of them old days. You see me? It was one of them days where he just knocked one from me. And Nick Mullens was still, I don't know what's going on with him.
He cannot throw a proper pass. Jordan Reed has picked the ball up off his shoestrings. He's had to reach over his 6'2" frame with his arm full extended, trying to make plays. Nick just won't throw him the ball.
It's like, I don't know what, maybe Nick Mullens cock blocked Jordan Reed one day. Maybe Jordan Reed was going to get some Nick Mullens cock block because we seen that displayed on the football field. Like, Nick Mullens is cock blocking, bro. Like,
I still get it.
And where is CJ? Like, bring CJ in there. I don't even care if you guys can bring CJ from Grand Theft Auto in there. Like, I don't know what's going on with Nick.
I forgot about
like
that.
Nick, I was going for Nick. Like, Nick, I was riding for you. But right now, you kind of like, bro, you forced me to leave you on Reed right now, bro. And leave you
Norm,
on Reed not as much as leave you on Jordan Reed because I can't leave you on him.
Norm,
It's over, bro.
it's always
It's over,
fun,
bro.
man. We got to go, fam. Short and sweet after the game. But listen, I'm gonna see you later. Hey, check out Norm.
Oh,
Norm, tell us about
but
your channel, bro. Where can they find you?
Norm 209er Empire it's on YouTube. I'm gonna give you the comment section, and regardless of how it's going this way, it's still
Niners all
Niners all
day.
day.
Yes. We'll be back. They can't stop us forever, Norm. They have it this year. That's
2021,
fine.
we'll be back. 2021, we'll be back. Right up.
Norm, enjoy that pizza, fam. I'm gonna talk to you later. God, man, Norm is so right. Why? We got to get up off the street. And oh my goodness, I just realized a man I've not heard from in forever. The man who said it would be Javon Kinlaw at pick number 13, and I'm starting to feel better and better about that every game. He is Dollar Bill Will.
Ronbo, real quick, but I know you got a lot of calls waiting tonight, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Appreciate what you do.
Thanks, man.
You know, for this platform that you give us, you know what I'm saying, to, you know,
Pure pleasure.
give
To
us
get
our
it
joy.
off your chest.
Express our joy when we win and express our frustration when we lose. But it's the bottom line right here, Ronbo, and this is all I got to say. You're not going to win with Nick Mullens as a backup. You're not going to win with Jay Bassett. What the 49ers need to do is go ahead and get you a quarterback out the first round, sit him down behind Jimmy. And if Jimmy comes back next year and he can't give us nothing, you go ahead and sit him down.
Unless you
bring
got
in
the
that quarterback
investment. Yep.
and see can be the future. John and Kyle need to evaluate this quarterback position real hard and heavy this offseason. They really do. They really need to sit down and talk to Jim, to talk about the future with Jimmy Garoppolo and see what they're gonna do with him, or if they're gonna try to bring a quarterback in to change this team on offense. Because as of right now, these quarterbacks that you got, you ain't gonna win with them. You just ain't. Kyle needs to do something with himself. He needs to reevaluate himself. So what we seen today
while he's at it, and evaluate John Lynch too.
It's ridiculous, man. Soon Aiyuk got hurt that first play, I knew it was over with.
That was Deebo.
This team, Deebo. This vibe that 49ers got around them, they out of it, man. They out. The vibe is gone right now. They out of it, man. These guys out here getting hurt, fighting to stay alive against these playoffs, man. All the pressure's on them trying to get into the playoffs, and they just not having fun. No. You can tell this team is not having fun right now.
Are you tired of getting your butt whooped? Yeah, every week, in same way, mistakes.
Yeah. What John and Kyle needs to do is after this season, we out of playoffs. It's over with. It's a wrap. They need to go ahead and just let all the depth players play and see what they got, see what they have to bring back for next season. I know they need to go ahead and sign Jason Verrett. Jason Verrett needs to be on this team for 2 more years. Give him a 2-year deal or a 3-year deal, whatever, minimum, because he's going to be a major piece to this team. But Kyle and John need to sit down and just get rid of all the players like D4, Richburg, all these guys that cannot show up and play on game day. Get rid of them. Get rid of all the players that always injured, can't even get on the field, let them go. They need to hit free agency hard. I think they need to go ahead and sit down with Jimmy and tell them, look, Jimmy, hey, we need some money, man. You got to be struck this contract. I know we gave you this big old contract after 7 games, but you need to be struck it because you wasn't playing all that good even when you was playing. This team is in shambles right now, and they really need to get it together. I do think the championship Super Bowl window is still open, but they need to do some reevaluation for these players. Because what we got right now is ass. It really is. Nick Mullens, you ain't going to win with Nick Mullens. You're not going to win. We all pray Nick Mullens win. Whenever he come in and he do good one game, we all pray Nick Mullens. And then when you continue to play him, he look like shit. He ain't the one. I mean, it's just crazy, man. And you know what? I mean, look, this COVID and all this stuff, I knew you just can't really point a finger on it. I mean, it just destroyed this team. Freaking COVID. That's what it is.
And that's all right. We're working on getting rid of that, and by the spring, it should start looking like a normal world a little bit. And we may even have fans in the stands next year, Will. So we'll get short and sweet after the game, though, fam. We'll get in tomorrow, man. I'll be back for regular sessions this week. Raw tomorrow night.
All right, man. John and Kyle, please sit down and reevaluate this team hard. Bring pieces back that can get us back to the ship next year. Because this team right here is not hitting on nothing.
Yeah. This is the backups and replacements, though. So we can't expect way too much. But yeah, all right, fam.
Mike McGlinchey, get your vegan eating weak soft teddy bear ass off this team. You are no longer needed on the team. You are ass.
It's funny.
You got bitched again. So,
Trey is echoing your sentiments right now. All right, Will. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, fam. Sign it out.
All right, man. All right, take it easy, man.
You too. Oh, hey, Ron.
Ronbo.
Hey, Ron. We're sitting back here doing what we've been doing for weeks. We've had one good week, but I love that week. I'll never forget beating the Rams. As a matter of fact, where are our Ram brethren tonight? They're not in the chat. I don't see them. I'm delighted.
Ronbo, we've been crying all season. It's been a bad year, man. I never would have thought they'd be this bad.
I didn't.
5-8, yeah. Like I never thought. How?
We weren't supposed to, Ron. We had an awesome team to start the season with, man for man, position for position. We were indeed one of the best teams in the NFL. There is no question about that. And then all of a sudden, they all fell off the tree.
I knew they were going to go 13-3. I thought they were going to get like 11 or 12 wins.
Yeah,
that was my.
Yeah, because they got a target on their back.
But
yeah,
you can't win without a quarterback, man.
Well, not only that, you can't win without your all-pro tight end. You can't win without your starting running back getting hurt now all week. I mean, there's all numbers. There's lots of guys missing that we needed. You can't. Nick Bosa was an intricate part of the defense. It just goes on.
What happened to Deebo?
Deebo came up with a pull. Deebo's got the hamstrings from hell. He pulled up the hammy.
I didn't really see much of this game, thank God, because my service was going in and out. So I was only getting bits and pieces, and it was Ron, every time I came back, it was bad.
First play of the game, Ron. They give the ball to Deebo on a jet sweep.
Was it the first play?
First play of the game. He comes around the corner on a jet sweep.
Oh, my God.
Pulled up lame, and Deebo had yards he would have got under normal circumstances. Comes around that corner, leg gave out. He limps on the sideline, jerks his helmet off his head. Right then and there, you don't even need to hear anything from the announcers. Deebo's done. He knew that hammy was
I did see the bad plays at the end there. 2nd and 1, you're driving the ball. What are you doing, pass? Why are you not running the ball? He throws an interception.
Somebody asked that on the chat, too. Why is he throwing the ball?
2nd and 1. Ronbo, we run the ball. We're not a pass-first team. We run the ball, especially with Nick Mullens. When Jimmy's there, you're not passing 30-some times a game. So why are you doing it now? Right?
And we was ahead. So there's no point in throwing the ball. We got to lead. Run the offense. Normally, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly.
He thought he was going to catch the Washington team on sleeping, or Kyle saw a sucker. One or the other, but I don't know which one it was.
Because he doesn't pass that much in the game with Garoppolo. So where's your head? He's so brilliant, but sometimes so dumb. I don't know. I told you last week, next season, I knew it was going to be over. They're not going to win 4 in a row. Here's one they lost. Cowboys might come in and spank us.
Oh, Ron, you know what? This win, I can handle this.
I hope not.
I know, but you know what? I can handle this. I hate the Washington team.
I hate them.
But the Cowboys, damn it, no.
Yeah, a little sympathy for Alex Smith. All right, they beat us, but Cowboys, no way.
Boy, dudes like Texas boy,
mathematically, they're not eliminated,
though,
right?
Huh?
They're not mathematically eliminated yet, the Niners, right? Because the Vikings lost, and they play the Cardinals. Correct? Am I right or no?
I'm not sure about the math, but somebody did say the playoff situation's not over yet. At
this point,
Ron,
I don't
you want the 49ers to go to the playoffs?
Where are they going?
Yeah.
Where are they going?
Ron, think about the possibility of an injury if they go to the playoffs. This is why people get mad at me. I don't want them in the playoffs. I'm going to stick back to my original.
I don't.
Let's rest. Let's heal up and
they
get
don't
ready
have
for
the
next
team.
year.
They don't have the same team. They don't have that.
We don't.
That fire like they had last year.
And not only that, we don't have the
They're
personnel.
They're going to get embarrassed.
Yes, we don't have the personnel. They may have the fire because they've tried hard today. We don't have the personnel.
Well, they'll get Garoppolo back. They'll get Kittle back. You know what I mean? If they do make a run.
DJ Jones, also you got our edge rusher, Nick Bosa. They'll get a lot of guys back. Let's heal up, regroup, and come back pissed off and ready to show this league who owns the NFL.
Yep. Yep, you're right.
God. Anyway.
All right, Deebo. I had to get that out. Thank you very much for the platform. I appreciate you every Sunday, man.
Thanks, Ron. I'll be back tomorrow night. It's back to regular schedule tomorrow. See you on Raw if you get a chance. All right. Have a good night.
I'll call you tomorrow. All right. Yep.
All right.
I'm going, Ronbo.
Oh, God. And marvelous. Good to see you, fam. It says, hey, I was there with you at our end next year, man. Don't worry. And I would also like to add how worthless the Rams are, losing twice to us while we're broken. Jimmy G will come back next year. And, yeah, you know, people got to know. You put that roster back together, the 49ers will be back to kick butt. Tony!
Hello? Ronbo?
Hey, Tony! My brother! Tony, what's up?
Aloha, Ronbo.
Aloha.
Sorry about that. I just had to pull over. Ronbo, I've had a few Kona brews, so I'm a little bit not my normal self today.
He's coned up.
You know how that goes.
Yes.
All right. This was, look, this season was just not our season.
Nope.
And I feel, decently about the way the team played overall today, just given all the injury situations, except for not so big Mike McGlinchey, who botched that hold at the very end of the game and is honestly the reason why he isn't the reason why we lost.
Again.
But he's the reason why we didn't have a chance to win at the end. And so I just want to issue a challenge to every single 49er fan who is on Twitter right now to at Mike McGlinchey, at MMMcGlinch68, and tell that boy to eat some Big Macs. Okay? Can we agree on that? That guy needs to gain some weight and play better.
God. I mean, Nick, he is really giving everybody a headache. That holding play was inexcusable. Mike, if you're not going to help us in one way, then Jesus Christ, Mike. We'd rather.
Yeah, everything was going. Well, you know what? The defense played their hearts out. Robert Saleh, God bless him. He's going to be the head coach, I think, of the Chargers or the Lions next year. We're going to miss him dearly. That defense played well today. It's just the offense wasn't up to snuff. Too many mistakes. We knocked Alex Smith out of the game. We had Dwayne Haskins throwing passes at the end of that game, and we still couldn't manage to pull that thing out. But that's just the way the 2020 season is. And looking ahead to 2021, man, we got a lot of holes to fill. That cap is not looking very promising. But you know what?
Oh,
Next
it's
season,
so small.
We get Nicky B back, right? And here's what I got to say, Ronbo. Next season, 13-3, because we got Nicky B. What do you say?
That's a better rhyme. It sounds similar.
Ronbo. You know, so all in all, given the injuries, the team played, I think, about as well as they possibly could have. Nick Mullens is a backup quarterback.
Yep.
And we, and I still want to see Jimmy G play towards the end of the season. We need to know what he has left in the tank and where his heart is at for the 49ers, because I think we can win in Week 16 and Week 17 if we get Jimmy G back, and we should try to play spoiler. You know why? Because we got the Seahawks and I think the Cardinals in Week 16 and 17. So let's try and beat those guys. You know what I'm saying, Ronbo?
Wouldn't you love to beat I'd love to do a double. That's like back-to-back seasons of putting those clowns in a wild card situation. And, of course, winning 3 games to get to the Super Bowl is really tough. Winning 2 is a little easier. But 3 games is another story.
Yep.
Yep. I love
That's all
it.
I got to say. All right, Ronbo. I've had one too many Conan, so I better sign off. But you'll hear from me tomorrow night. How about that?
Tony, but just tell me you're not driving. Where are you? You said you pulled over.
No.
Tony.
Yes.
You're not driving, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good. I thought I heard you say
I'm
I pulled
home,
over.
Ronbo. Yeah. No, I'm home, Ronbo. I'm good.
Oh, good. All right. Tony, I'll look for you tomorrow night. It's back to normal schedule tomorrow, babe. Looking for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Ronbo. Take care of yourself. Aloha.
Thank you, Tony. Aloha, my fam. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
And Emilio.
You got somebody else? Kind of busy.
Okay. Be right back. All right. Emilio's tied up. Oh, forget about it. It's Niner Mike. Wait. Salary cap. Wait a minute, see this. Big Show says salary cap.
What the hell was
Roll
that?
that. Let me see that salary
What
cap
are we
number.
doing over here? What are we
2
doing
million,
over here?
2 million times 29 mil. Is that right, Big Show? Is that what you're saying? 20, what? 29. I'm looking at the salary cap. Matter, Mike. It's the clouds just hanging out over Levi's. Santa Clara,
listen, I don't
and they
want,
moved to Arizona.
First of all, let's forget it. Let's forget about it. Listen, all right, Nine Mike is going to get real serious tonight. You all need to stop it. All right? I don't want to hear it about it anymore. Anyone else, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear
Mike just liked it.
we still got the numbers, the chance. Is it all in and all that? Shut up. Smack yourself. If you still think like that, I got $1,000 that says you're broke. All right? I know that. Because if you think that way, you don't make good, sensible decisions. And if you don't make good, sensible decisions, you probably don't make good financial decisions. So if your brain is that much screwed loose that you think that way, then go smack yourself for all of us, will you please? I mean, I'm tired of it. Rombo, did you see what happened today, Rombo?
It was miserable.
See what happened today?
It was terrible.
The one shining light that we had out on the friggin' field, Fred Warner comes out, and I don't care. They said a concussion my ass. He was looking at his collarbone there, Rombo, and he was holding his shoulder. That's gonna be a collarbone or a shoulder deal. And listen, I don't want another friggin' season to end so fast than this one in my life, Rombo. Never in my life have I wanted a season to end so fast because I love football that much, but I can't take it no more. The first friggin' play, Deebo goes out after barely getting back in there. And the last guy that said he wants to see what Jimmy G's got in the friggin' tank. Let me tell you, you could freaking call up Joe Montana in his prime and put him behind that offensive line, and he would look like his tank is beyond empty. All right, that offensive line is horrible. Mike McGlinchey should give his friggin' paycheck to Nick Mullens tomorrow morning. All right, he should just go ahead and sell it over to Nick Mullens for that just colossally freaking performance of a block job. They pay that man to. Holy shit, Rombo. You don't have a time have a time slot long enough for me to go tonight, Rombo. Let me tell you, because I'm so tired of it. I'm saying, look, this season is done. It is over with. It is trash. It's been over and done with. Now we just got to preserve what little guys we got left that are still under contract, for Christ's sake. Because everyone else, Rombo, it's over. It's over with. It's done. It's horrible to watch.
I so agree. I didn't want Fred. Mike, I'll tell you the truth. I didn't want Fred Warner playing this week. I don't want Deebo playing next week. I don't want Aiyuk playing next week. I got a whole list of guys. I'm right there with you.
You know why, Rombo? Why, Rombo? With our friggin' luck this year and the way it's gone, right? One or two or three of the good guys we still got left will friggin' catch an ACL or some stupid shit that'll have it to where we don't even know if they'll be back by next training camp.
No, that's why it's too late to get hurt. Pull them now.
Exactly. So just throw in the friggin' backup. See what the hell you got. I mean, I seen a Killer Witherspoon out there today, so at least it's starting to get some inkling. But listen, mathematically eliminated yourself. Don't let the degenerates on ABC tell you that it's over. Tell yourself that it's over. Be smart enough for yourself. Don't sound like a moron coming on here talking about, we're still mathematically in it. Go sit under your Christmas tree for crying out loud.
Mike,
all right.
Honestly, I think they're
joking.
joking.
I'm going to let you go, Rombo. I'm going to let you know they're not joking. Listen, they're not joking. I know when people tell jokes, Rombo. Some of the people call it serious as shit. And I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it. So I'm going to let you go, Rombo. Thank you again, as always. And I'm going to call you tomorrow, all right?
I'll be back, too.
Maybe tomorrow I'll be down a little bit. But I'm going to call you tomorrow. And
you got to be right.
We're going to get real raw on Monday night, Rombo, all right?
All right. Now, Mark, always a pleasure. All right, fam. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm going to stop hiding. I don't want to go to the playoffs. I really don't. Even if they found a miracle way to get in, no, please, no. Alex.
Yo, how you doing, Ronbo, man?
Well, as good as a 49er fan could be. Alex, our world, if you could, put us in a big bubble and just float us into space, everybody would be able to see us from miles because all the screaming and yelling that's going on in that bubble, man. We really, every week we're losing the same fashion. Those incredible turnovers, incredibly bad time turnovers. Alex, we're in the end zone. Just get in. An INT. And not only does he get an INT, he takes it all the way back. 6 points. Just got to be kidding me.
Why?
God.
I mean, damn, man. Our offensive line is so trash, Ronbo. Here, listen, I'm not even going to talk about – I'm only going to talk about two players, Ronbo. If you got effort on this team, you're going to make plays.
Yep.
Eric Armstead does not have effort, man. He does not have this motor.
He quit.
And you got a C on your chest, bro? What are you doing? You just got the bag, and now you're chilling.
Yeah.
Now everything's all good. No, that, dude, that is such trash. Mike McGlinchey, you got a C on your chest too, bro. Your effort and your attitude is garbo, dude. It does not belong on this team. Not even on the field. It does not belong on this team, Ronbo. Why do they have a C on their chest? Why? I don't understand.
Well, at the beginning of the season, they were given that just paying tribute to their efforts the year before. I don't know if Mike was doing a great job last year either, but he was doing a lot better than he was this year. So, I'm not sure what those C's are about. I wonder if they can be demoted, though. Can you take those C's off their jerseys, please?
They better. They better. I don't know. Ronbo, we have like a D4 on our hands with Eric Armstead, not with injury, but just with ability. This dude, Eric Armstead, dude, bro, like you're 6'7", dude. Like you should be running over these fools, like at least half the time. I mean, I don't know, like you're bigger than the lineman in front of you. You're 6'7", 270, 280. Like, bro, like you. I don't know, man. I don't understand. I'm not even going to bash this team because there's so many backups to backup dudes off the street. There's so many guys that aren't even starters that I'm like, I can't even like be mad about that. But when I see dudes with C's on their chest, not having effort, getting blown up, bro, that's embarrassing. That's just flat out embarrassing.
One sack. After leading the team last year in sacks, one sack this year, and Robert Saleh came out and defended him the other day. But I couldn't understand, Robert. You know what? Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't say anything. Just say they're putting in effort, but we're just not getting any results or something like that. But if you want to say that to be nice, but don't tell me that he's getting more double teams. There's no more one-on-one situations. He doesn't always get opportunities. He's a friggin' football player that's getting paid a fortune. So. It's hard to feel sorry for him on every one of those plays. We're in week 15, Robert. He's got one sack. That's not acceptable.
One sack. Like, that's so crazy. One sack. And you, like, oh, my. I just can't wrap my head. I can't wrap my head around it, dude. I literally cannot. Like, this dude, and that we have him locked up for, what, four more years?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
Alex, we're gonna get together tomorrow night, aren't we? We're gonna go now, man. And yes, you're right. You didn't make one point that I can't agree with. That's just absolutely the gospel truth. All right, fam.
Hey, but it's still Niners all day. Much love to you, Ronbo.
Thanks,
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Stay safe.
Same to you. All right. See you tomorrow.
Later, Ronbo.
Later. And that's HTTR. Is that Moco Land? Thanks for that contribution. Payback is sweet. He must be a Washington team fan. I knew they would have that in mind this year. Alex Smith is still burning because he couldn't get out there and really kick our ass. But, I know they had it in the back of their mind. Remember them sliding across the field at the end of the game, partying and clowning us up? Santana!
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Santana, man, I don't know how we lost that game. But then again, I do. We insist on having those critical turnovers at those critically bad times. That's 3 times now. The Saints, last week against the Bills, and again this week. And Santana, we got the Cowboys coming up. Can we please stop it with those? My God.
I mean, Ronbo, I think chances of making playoffs are really low. So,
well, I mean, I didn't want to.
Man.
I just want to go down on record. Sean, don't call me, man. I felt bad about hoping the 49ers didn't make it to playoffs. Now, I swear to God, I'm praying they don't make it to playoffs. Santana, we got no business being in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. No. I was one of the persons that wanted to go playoffs, but after today, man, I'm just like, our defense is there, but our offense is not there at all, Can't get anything going. They're the ones that cost us the game. Literally, today we should have been up like 20-0 or 27 at least.
Right.
But
it should have been 14.
Our defense played light out. What's up, Ronbo?
We should have 14.
What was
We
that,
was
Ron?
right there in the red zone. Boom! INT.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Santana. He can't just get stopped maybe 10, 15 yards after the play. He takes it all the way to the opposing end zone. 7. Oh, never. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
Yeah. I feel you, Ronbo. I mean, it's just, that fumble with Wilson and then a fumble with Nick Mullens trying to extend the play. Those two little fumbles, those turnovers really affected us, and then Kendrick Bourne wasn't in the game, and he's someone that he's kind of reliable, but today he wasn't at all. So
Kendrick
then
has those lapses.
Aiyuk's a beast, man. You just need a quarterback to throw him the ball. He's a monster out there. So McGlinchey, I don't know, McGlinchey, man. What a waste of a first-round pick, Ronbo.
Hey, that's all we're going to talk about all season long. Mike McGlinchey. I mean, Mike, come on, man. You're a big man. Be a big man. What is up with that stuff? Anybody could just bully you. God.
He's like Ronbo. He's like a Witherspoon, has all the physical attributes, but I don't think he has a mental toughness to be an elite tackle, man, and to stand out, So that's what we got with our third-round pick or first-round pick.
That was a first-round pick. Yeah,
that's
number 10,
bad, and
I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And Ronbo, I don't want any of our starters to start anymore.
Me neither.
We have any backup players to play, so.
Look at Fred. Fred Warner. Wait till they're going to give some clear diagnosis tomorrow. But watch. It better not be serious, Santana. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to be mad.
I'm going to lose. I lost it when Deebo went out and I looked like Trent Mullens was going out. I just threw my hands up and down. I'm like, dude, come on.
I know Trent.
Come on.
Limping off the field.
So, but
unreal.
But he luckily came back, Ronbo. He came back, and hopefully Fred Warner is fine and sit him out for the rest of the year and any of our studs. And wait for next year or something.
But who can back? Who are you going to put? Elshar, Dre?
Harris.
And Marcel?
Marcel Harris, he might as well. But
who's going to be the point man?
Ronbo,
maybe Dre can do that now? I don't know. Santana, we got to see tomorrow. Think about that.
Yeah,
we got to think about who's going to play behind Fred.
I'll come back tomorrow and we'll talk some more, Ronbo.
Yeah,
what a disappointing night, though, for sure.
Here, again.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
Later.
Oh. I also blame Governor Gavin Newsom. He could have let the 49ers stay home. They don't like playing in Arizona. Emilio!
What's happening?
Emilio, we're going back to the good old days is what's happening. But but I take that back because we got a good team.
The good old days.
But they're just not there.
No, we don't. No, stop. No, we don't. No, we don't. I was riding with it for a while, but no, we don't. We have a horrible team. We have good players on the team. No. There's no such thing as a good team. If we had a good team,
we'd be winning.
We would be at least we'd be winning, have a winning record. Instead of being 5-7, we'd be 7-5. No, stop that, Ronbo.
Yeah, I agree. I can't argue. That's absolutely true.
You know what? I'm at the point. I can't even ask for Nick's job. I want Shanahan's job now. It's getting to the point where Shanahan's making. No, I'm serious. Shanahan's making one too many stupid decisions, dude. Why are you riding with Mullens? Where's Johnson at? Is he active or what's going on with him?
I forgot all about him, and I don't know.
I haven't forgotten about him. I've been waiting for him to start. I've been waiting for him to play. I was like, okay, Shanahan keeps talking about he needs a double threat quarterback, but yet you have one. Try him out. What is the problem? I'm trying to figure this out. Well, Nick Mullens barely runs. CJ can barely run.
I tell you though, I think they brought Johnson over just to give the defense a workout because he's mobile. I'm guessing. I don't know if they ever had plans on starting him or anything.
Well, at this point, he should just try it. See what can happen.
Yeah, he got nothing to lose.
See if we if we can actually need a scrambling quarterback. That would actually help.
You know,
we really do need one.
The problem is the rest of the team, they'd have to work out pretty hard all week. The rest of the guys wouldn't know what he's doing, though.
Well, hey, does it matter at this point?
Yeah, well, yeah. No, it doesn't. Actually, I mean,
Exactly.
you meant for entertainment's sake, see what he looks like. God.
No, just put him in there. We can't do no worse. Oh, no, we might lose another game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore.
We cannot afford to lose another game. Emilio, we got to beat the Cowboys. I don't know. Somehow, every 49er has got to get pray together.
You know what?
Oh, I don't want to lose to them.
That's all I wanted, and before this game. But as bad as Nick played and throwing those picks he did, no, I'm sorry, dude. We're not going to beat the Cowboys.
Oh, come on.
We're not.
Emilio, no.
As much as I hate that team, no. Especially if Fred is out, and Nick keeps playing as shit as he does, no, dude, we're not going to beat them. We had a good chance to win this game today, and look what happened. Nick throwing picks left and right. That ain't going to happen. Yeah, I'd be shocked if we beat the Cowboys.
You know what?
Yeah, at least they got a running back. We can't rely on ours.
Oh, I forgot about Zeke. Zeke's gonna be out for blood, and Andy Dalton ain't that bad. Damn.
Exactly, dude. We're done. We're not gonna win that.
We ain't gonna win, are we? We really ain't gonna win.
No.
Oh hell no.
Damn. It's sad to say, but as much as we hope and pray, and I would love to beat the Cowboys, it's not gonna happen.
You know what?
I'm
gonna tell you right now. If we're behind in the first quarter, I'm gonna turn all the lights out. You ain't gonna do nothing but hear me. I'm gonna be sitting underneath the table, talking trash about everybody on the team. I'm not the Cowboys.
At this point, I really want Shanahan's job, dude. It's just getting too sad. Dude, what are you doing? Put somebody else in there. You keep letting Nick be the quarterback for this team, and you can't.
We got to go, fam. You know how we do after the game. But listen, I'm going to be back regular schedule. Tomorrow we're going to be back and talking 49er football. Because I can't wait to see what Shanahan, as you mentioned him, I can't wait to see what he has to say about this game.
I'm about to check on it. Somebody just sent me a text. Somebody's over there saying something stupid that makes no sense. And he's tripping. I got to go check it out. So that means he said something. That means he still believes in Nick.
He's doing the press. I can't see the presser right now. I'll check it later. All right, fam. Yeah. See you tomorrow.
All
Night, Emilio. Oh, man. And I'm sorry. I agree. I don't want to go to the playoffs no more. Even if they found a way to get in, I don't want that. NG49, thanks for Mullens and McGlinchey, unstoppable, minus the UN. That's a bad combination, too. Hey, Derek, come on in here.
Yeah, Ronbo. Hey, I'm here,
Give
Ronbo.
some 49er love. Derek, we're getting into the darkness too seriously. Derek, say something nice about the 49ers if you can find something.
We tried, guys. There's always next year. You want me to say something else nice? I guess Nick Mullens, I don't know why Kyle kept him in. Now, all those Nick Mullens people, now what was his record this year? He's been in for a while.
Has he won 2 games
not
yet?
Not that good. No, I don't think so.
Wait, wasn't that him against the Rams?
Yeah, he beat the Rams.
Who else?
They're sorry, so they don't count. We own them.
Yeah.
That's New York, but you can't. Yeah, New York.
Giants? Was that Nick?
Okay, so.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Nick. Because Jimmy gave him the easy
lead
win with the Jets.
Before he left. Up. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he didn't put CJ in, man. I really don't. I really wonder why he left him in this whole time.
Well, Derek, that tells you something right there that's kind of frightening. If Shanahan was afraid to put CJ in, and as stubborn as he is, you know how much he loves CJ? I think CJ must be really smelling the place up during the week, during practice or something. Because Nick is killing people out there. My God,
I'm not sure. One thing I can't stand about Nick Mullens is he has zero chemistry with
Jordan Reed.
What the hell is that about? And then, did you see him overthrow Aiyuk? What the hell was that?
I mean, the ball was 30 miles in the air. That's why I said, Kyle,
What's he throwing at?
say something to Nick. You got the microphone. Calm him down. When he loses it, Nick goes on to a strange place. He completely loses it. This is why one thing about Jimmy threw an INT, okay, but the next series he come back in and cut a team up like a surgeon. You've got to have a thick skin. You've got to get over any mistakes, settle down, and try to undo what you just did. And Nick gets into a deeper hole after he makes mistakes that he can't emotionally get out of. And that worries me. My God, Nick, get over it.
I know we want to keep it short after the game. I just want to say, I don't care. I know everybody's happy. We got a hot pick, and we can get the quarterback we want, all that stuff. But I'm telling you, if they don't fix that O-line,
it's not going to
it's
matter.
like you want to credit Nick for messing up, but damn if they ain't in his face as soon as he snaps that ball.
That's been all year.
Lord.
That's why Jimmy's sitting up with a high ankle sprain.
Even on the run plays, your run game is dead if your O-line can't hold. Just like Jeff Williams, when he fumbled, they were back there.
Yeah. I mean, Wilson just got the ball. They made him look like you know when you eat a piece of chicken and you tear the wing off? That's what Jeff Wilson looked like. He was coming around that corner. They had him all stretched out one way, the ball going the other. He went down, the ball went down. I said, man, come on, man. Man, y'all got to block a little bit. At least a little bit.
They don't have time to adjust the ball or anything. They got to do something with that, Ronbo.
Well, they know it. That's why I'm pretty sure they could be a quarterback in the first round. It's going to be an offensive lineman or a cornerback, and hopefully they can find a quarterback early enough that he's worth a damn and see what they got, because this is really scary.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about Jason Verrett. He's been looking pretty good since his injury, returning.
Yeah.
And do we have enough money to pay him? Somebody said we got $2.9 million. That's it. That's scary. Anyway,
scary.
Tell you what, Derek, let me see you tomorrow. We're back on Raw tomorrow night. All right, fam.
Sounds good, Ronbo. Good to have you back.
All right, have a good night. Thanks, fam.
You too.
What is this? We've been looking for him for how long? It's Jill. Phil.
I'm back.
Phil, we've been so worried about you. So great to hear your voice again. You've never taken off that much time. You're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, good.
I'm okay.
Because you told me about one of your kids.
It's been hard to watch. It's been hard to watch this.
It's been worse than hard to watch. And I know how you like to get out to the ballpark and get that feeling and all that atmosphere. And they got to make you sit home and watch the 49ers get their butt killed. That's got to be rough.
Yep. It is rough. It is rough. But anyway, I just want to, can't panic.
Yeah, too late for
that. We've got all our draft choices. You know, the season is toast. But, this was a bad year anyway.
Yeah,
so we're going to have a bad season this year. Yeah. And but the thing is, we got the $3 million that rolls over the next year, right? Yeah. So we're going to have about 29 million.
Yeah, that's what John Lynch was saying on KNBR the other day, and because he expects the cap to shrink.
So we have to sign Trent Williams, and that's going to take a chunk.
Hey,
and
Phil, people are getting cut right and left on this team. You know that, don't you? We're not bringing back. Somebody said of the 41 guys.
Here's the problem: if we cut, some guys have contracts that extend, and if you cut them, all that money drops into next year. It's a cap hit. So, like D4.
There must be a way we could trade him. Phil, oh, my God, I don't want any more D Ford. I got Kerry Hyder starting next year, next to Nick Bosa. And I'm going to keep.
We got to sign Hyder.
Deion Jordan, we could sign Hyder. He knows better than ask for too much.
He's at the end. I've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, hey, when you call in, you got to please wait your turn. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
No, we got to sign Juice, but you know what? We have a good roster. We just got to get healthy and stay healthy. That's the biggest thing.
That was a problem last year, and it's a problem again this year.
That's
DJ Jones is out even as we speak.
These guys getting dinged up. And, we got to draft some O-line. I think everybody's right there.
God, yes.
I'm not sure. I think we can renegotiate Jimmy's contract, get him a lower price, and save some money that way.
And especially if you tell him what it's for.
We can win with Jimmy.
He'll go along with that. We need a cornerback, Phil. We don't have one guy under contract. And Jason Verrett, how do you feel about him?
Sign Verrett. You're still going to have Mosley because he's a restricted free agent, so you just got to make him a minimum offer.
Yeah, he's I forgot about that.
So, and we can draft a corner.
They're going to definitely use a draft pick on a corner, definitely. I figure the first 2 rounds is between those two. He's not coming back. Nobody, he can't afford to pay him.
No.
If he asks for anything over $5 million, it's too much.
Well, the problem is that the cap is at 175.
Yeah, that's a huge shrink.
It's a shrink of $50 million. So everybody's going to have this problem next year because of the cap. So
Phil,
a lot of big names are going to be floating around.
No, they're not.
Cheap price.
Phil, they're not. You know why? Because you either take our small amount of money or go look around. You take your time, look around. But I guarantee you nobody's going to be – I'm just sitting there clowning those guys. Nobody's going to beat this offer. Nobody's got any money. Sherm, running around talking about they can't afford me. Sherm, that's basically what he's saying. Sherm, nobody can afford you.
That's right. So you're going to sit. Or you're going to play for cheap.
Or pay for just to get an incentive package for you, right?
I mean, the Niners have $3 million rollover, and they're in the middle of the pack. So think about that. And with 175 in cap space next year, every team's going to be. Some teams are already over the cap for next year.
And don't tell me, if Kansas City makes one free agent signing, I'm going to be pissed because I'm going to know there's somebody going on now. There's no way they have a dime.
Yeah. I mean, there's teams over the cap for next year, and they're going to have to cut players to make the cap. There's going to be a lot of names floating around out there. If the Niners get, creative with their contracts and get some players, they could fill some holes.
We got Parag. Remember we got Parag. Mathematically, that boy is in another stratosphere. Phil, after the game, we got to be quick.
I think we can renegotiate Jimmy.
I'm sure. I mean,
I would stay with Jimmy unless you have somebody that's better.
And he likes playing with the 49ers. How much love is Jimmy going to get? How many guys stood up for Jimmy all off season long? I mean, just about every guy in that roster loves Jimmy. He's a leader. He is one of the reasons why they win. He is a winner, and when he's on the field, the 49ers frigging win. That's the bottom line.
Yep.
He'll come back, and they'll restructure his contract, and he'll agree with it, too. He'll ask him how much you want to...
You just got to get healthy and stay healthy. That's it. That's the thing for next year.
We could draft a quarterback because Nick and CJ are done. So, you go ahead, draft a quarterback, let him sit behind Jimmy and learn. If Jimmy goes down with one of his injuries, he'll be ready to go. But, that's Jimmy will restructure. I'm almost positive.
You have all our draft picks for next year, so my take is tank this year. I don't think
they've already started tanking. Every time Nick starts, they tank.
But
Michael Gitchie. We're gonna, Phil. We're gonna talk about this probably all the time. What are we gonna do about Michael Gitchie?
He's okay for run blocking. He's a good run blocker.
But he's got to learn. Somebody's got to work with him during the off season and teach him how to pass protect. Phil, Mike's killing me. He's killing Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's killing the run doing that. Well, no, he's a good run blocker. You're right, but he's got to be better protection. Phil, we got to go.
That's his weakness.
I'm so.
Joe Staley, if you're listening,
talk to Mike. Please help us.
Yeah. Please help.
That's Phil. Let me see you tomorrow. Okay.
All right, Ronbo.
Have a good night. Great to hear from you, Phil.
Yeah, you too.
Night, Phil.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God. Deshaun. Deshaun. Jamel, everybody, it's coming home night. Jamel's back. Jamel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, brother? Hey, I'm blessed to have you, favorite. Yeah, hey, look, man, Mike was good for the rest of the offseason. Work on your pass blocking. I know your run block is good. work on your pass blocking. You can work on hurrying up, get up quick, pop some pass, keep the defense off for you. Otherwise, hey, man, the defense is going to be having some good quarterback, what was he call it, quarterback thing, y'all, because you can't freaking pass block. Get up, come on, man, let's go. Michael, you good, but you good run blocker, but dang, damn it, come on, boy.
Jamel, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody's about, get rid of the quarterback. Get rid of the quarterback. Get rid of that quarterback. Get us another quarterback in there. For what? So he can get his ass kicked too? We ain't got an offensive line. What the damn? Nobody wants to hear about it. Get rid of that quarterback. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Right.
Ain't gonna help, man.
Right, hey, man, but like I said last time I called in, I said, what did we say, Ronbo? We said the game is won. We are in the trenches. This is on the offensive line. Our offensive line ain't worth the poop right now. So I say during the draft, get some more meat on the line, some guys who can pass block and protect our quarterback. So
my first round pick. That's all I'm gonna be looking for. First round pick. Get me a decent center, and I'm thinking about grabbing a right. In the 6th round, I'm gonna grab a right tackle. Michael Glitchy, damn it. I'm gonna take you out on passing plays.
The last time we talked the last time, saying you make me look bad because I played right tackle. Oh gosh, Mike, get it together. Let's go, man. Good run blocking. You can work on pass block.
Also,
hamburger.
You know what I'm worried about though? I'm worried about Trent Williams. I don't know if anybody's got any money to pay him, but if I'm Trent Williams. Do I want to play with the 49ers next year? If the Jimmy Hate League gets their wish and the 49ers were to grab a rookie quarterback in the 1st round, that means they intend to play him. That means George Kittle, Trent Williams, Mostert, all those frontline vets who need a quarterback with pedigree. Trent Williams, the only reason he said he signed with the 49ers, one of the reasons why he says he thinks Jimmy G's legit, players know who's good and who's not and why they're good and when they're not. So if they pick Jimmy to be their starter and you pick somebody else, I'm confident Kyle's not going to do that because it takes too long to learn his offense. He's going to stay with Jimmy. If he brings a quarterback in, it's going to make him come sit him down and learn. But Kyle's going to stay with Jimmy. But if something should go weird and they do decide to listen to the public, we lose Trent Williams. He won't sign. Boy. Why would you sign? A rookie's going to come in, he's going to struggle. That's taking years off my chances. George Kittle's I would say, Coach, you know what? You can probably get something for me if you trade me. I could see it. Nobody's going to play behind a rookie. I'm not playing behind no rookie quarterback if I'm those guys.
No. Nah, not at all.
Yeah. So we'll see. But
we'll see. I'm gonna say, man, let's go ahead, finish strong, go finish the season, and let's just get ready for next season. Heal up, rest up, everybody. I know we're gonna lose some guys, and that's just the way it goes. That's the business. It's the NFL. So I know we're gonna lose some guys, but let's just come strong to get ready next year, and let's just really start all over. So, and I say next season come back strong. So.
Yeah, that's all we can do. And hope for good health. Jamel, we would have been strong this year. Good health killed the 49ers. Bad health, should I say, killed the 49ers.
It did.
Deebo, first play. Runs around the corner, pulls up lanes. Go. What? Whoa. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Right. They did, but it wasn't just us, but we had 31 teams. Everybody got hit by the injury bug. Everybody get hit there, get hurt there. Then we can go down to we're probably just some more looking at our training staff and somewhere we need to get better doing training camp. During the short season, we really didn't have a preseason training camp and all that. So
it started wrong, but we still led the league, and we got to get some muscle relaxers or something for Deebo. That boy cannot run without pulling up a lane. Hey, Darrell, let me go, and I'll see you tomorrow and on Raw. All right.
I got you.
All right, fam. Good to hear from you too. All right, night, Jamel.
Yes, sir. All right. Yep.
And Anthony, thanks, Anthony, for contribution. He says, #cut D Ford, cut Weston Richburg, hashtagging him, sign Mullens, to a second-round tender. Signed Jimmy G to a 1-year extension. Who's that? At Mike McGlinchey, 68. Eat some Big Macs, draft cornerback, draft center. You know, I can't imagine when the 49ers sit down and start brainstorming with a room full of execs and football men, what are they going to come up with? Because, man, I don't know what they're going to do, but something's got to be done. Offensive line is not going to allow any serious play. And Kyle, in his offense, you've got to have good offensive line play. Hey, Nodge, maybe we didn't start to Nodge in Howard forever either, now that I've thought about it. Nodge! Ellis, come on in, man. Ellis? Ellis! Let's get back to Ellis and give a little time to get ready.
Yo.
Ellis, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
What's
Ellis,
up, man?
come on in, man, because we're discussing another whooping as we're becoming really good at that each and every week. Jesus.
Man. That was embarrassing.
It really was.
That was really embarrassing. To think that we had that much of a strong. I mean, don't get me wrong. That defense, them boys was playing, and it looked a lot.
They looked good, didn't they?
You know, and the score. Yeah, and the score last year was 9-0. I know the other day we were talking about it, but it was 9-0. So
oh yeah,
we beat
right.
them 9-0.
We shut them out. No wonder they're still mad.
Yeah. Yeah. So but I mean, that was such a winnable game. All we had to do was just have some damn offense
and take care of the ball.
Needed. Take care of an offense that takes care of the ball. Let me correct that. Yeah, and we would have been all right. But the turnovers, like before and like every other game, have costed us. Lack of execution is costing us. Not scoring on the first and second possessions every time more than that. Like, we need to be trying to rank high in that, making sure that we always score on our first X amount of drives. Let maybe don't score on the 10th, 11th drive, but score on the first through 4. You know what I mean? Make it, I'm just hypothetic. I don't understand, man.
Mike, Ellis, we was leading in all the stats. You see when they flash the stats up on the screen? We were just tearing them up in the first quarter. We got this. And I said we started out like this last week, too. Let's see what happens this week.
Yeah.
Sure enough, same thing happens last week. Here come the incredible turnovers. Picks up the ball and runs his big butt all the way to the end zone. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. It's
right, 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 of them back to the house. 2 of them back to the house without even having to worry about nothing. So, it's disappointing. We're at the end of the rope now. It doesn't sound like we have any opportunity or a snowball chance in hell of getting to the playoffs.
No playoffs.
I think that's...
Yeah, let's stay out of that. Yeah. Because they don't embarrass us again.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. And because we're so down now, concerned about, what happened to Fred, that's going to affect a lot of the pass, protection, in the first level, with the line, with the linebacker and core and stuff like that. Fred not being there, he's really instrumental in that defense. I'm glad we have at least Dre there, because he's like an offspring of those fast guys and the guys that communicate well. But, Dre by himself at that point, and he's having to take, more initiative in communicating and executing in that aspect. But
you got Dre.
McLaurin didn't really do anything today. They didn't do nothing today. All their points was on field goals and our turnovers, basically.
Yeah. Because they weren't running up and down the end zone. Yeah. You're right.
No, man. It's
they didn't have
embarrassing.
to.
They don't have nothing to claim offensively.
So the defense did a job.
They didn't. Right.
They played, man. Credit to them. You know, they played a good game defensively. It's still not a game that we should have lost. I mean, yet again, but this is like the 6th or 7th game we've had this season that we shouldn't have lost, that we needed to hold on to. We had every opportunity, and we didn't do it. I mean, look at the Saints. Look how the Saints got took by surprise today.
I enjoyed that. I'm tired of Taysom Hill being called the next great thing. Taysom Hill ain't played nobody till today. He got a defense out there. And I tell you something else, too. I want to see the Bills win against a serious defense against the Steelers. See, people talk about how great, I mean, the dude is, what is the quarterback's name? Josh Allen, next big thing. I said, boy, Josh Allen, 49ers let Josh Allen have 30 minutes on every throw. Give me a break. He's okay. But let's not get carried away. God.
Yeah, no, all they needed was some pressure. All they needed was some pressure, you know. Most of the time, that's usually what it is. And, I agree, man. Offensive line is very important going into the offseason. We need to get some protection no matter who the hell or what the hell we're doing at quarterback. We need some guys that can block and protect the quarterback. I mean, if we got to rotate them in and out, depending on whether we're doing run or pass blocking plays, you know, get Mike McGlinchey in there on the run play, pull his ass out, put the blood, you know, then put a pass blocking lineman in there for him, and you know, just switch it up and be creative. Don't expect him to do things that he can't. And you know, before we ship him out, we need to try to get some money for that, man. We need some coin back for that, man. If we ever end up, you know, trying to ship him out.
You mentioned that. I didn't thought about that. If they trade Mike McGlinchey this year for if they see
third round,
you know, if they see an offensive lineman they can get,
but a
it
third
would
round
be weird. But Mike's got to stop with them. Anyway, Ellis, we get back into Raw. That's Raw stuff anyway. Let's talk about it tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to you. Thank you, brother Ronbo, as always.
Appreciate you, fam. All right.
Thank you for the platform, man. Shout out to the Niners faithful, y'all. You know, we let's close out, man, and just get ready for next season. That's all we can do at this point. I hate it. Had to go this quick, man, but this, you know, this is.
It is what it is.
Just make this easy. Yes, it is.
All right.
All right, fam. Peace.
Peace, fam. Night, Ellis. And Jashawn, what's up, fam? Thanks, Jashawn, for that contribution. He says, "What's up? My phone line had dropped. Nick Mullens sucks. So the quarterback, Zach Wilson is our man. That man can throw lasers. If they can get him, the 49ers need a first-round pick to get Zach Wilson. Everybody's talking about him. Usually that means he's going to be one of the Golden Boys that somebody is going to trade up for. Hey, Naj. Nudge. Hey, Nate.
Hey, what's up?
Nate.
Hey, how you doing tonight, man?
Oh, well, you know, it's the same as last week. I'm becoming accustomed, which I didn't want to be this year. I'm becoming accustomed to expecting mistakes. And, Nate, here's the thing. I could handle it against Washington, even last week against the Bills. That's okay. But the Cowboys are coming up next. Nate, oh, my God.
I know. We'll have to take the Seattle game and the Cowboy game. That's the ones we want.
That's all I want. I don't even care if we don't beat anybody else. I don't care about the Cardinals. Damn, let them win. I don't care. But the Cowboys and the Hawks, no. Ah. God, that's going to be bothering me.
A lot of points in the game was a lot of drop passes. Kendrick Bourne had that play that he missed that kept us from going to score more points. That was the game for us because we had the momentum, and he dropped that ball.
Mm-hmm. He couldn't catch the ball to save
He killed
his
all
life.
the momentum. He killed all the momentum. Kendrick Bourne today killed the momentum. And you knew they weren't going to have many chances with Nick Mullens because Nick Mullens tends to make a lot of mistakes. We know this. And so when the receivers are not cooperating with the quarterback, this is the issue. He loses confidence in his receivers. Then he starts overthrowing and stuff like that because he's already tentative and making those kind of throws to those receivers, and he's failing them now.
But Nate, you know what? He's scared. I mean, the offensive line is allowing pressure after less than 2 seconds. Next week, the Cowboys' defensive rushers, it's not as quite as intense as Washington. He needs a second to relax. I feel sorry for him because I can see in his face he's terrified. But he's got to man up. This is your job.
Why don't they they need to put a running back or push check back there, like the fullback, so he can chip, so he can help. They need to put an extra man back there so they can help him.
They were a few times. And actually I saw Juice miss a tackle when Sweat came in and damn near killed Nick. I said, is there redesign the play? When they have a defensive line like that to deal with, you cannot have faith in your offensive line. Nick is already scared to death down there with good reason, too. Those guys are hitting him at full speed sometimes. He didn't even see him coming. That's got to really scare the bejesus out of you.
We got to remember we lost our diagonal plays with Deebo in the game, and that took a lot of our offense away from Nick Mullens and Kyle Shanahan, the way he likes to structure his offense, horizontally.
Yeah,
he likes doing horizontal plays. That's what he likes doing.
Yep, and
he
Deebo
likes
does
to
a great
keep
job.
the defensive pass rush honest by doing those shifts, those kind of things. And that's the issue what's happening with Tom Brady too over there in Tampa, because Bruce Arians likes him throwing deep.
They won that game though, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't pay. Right now. I'm watching the Bills and Pittsburgh.
And Steelers. But Tom. Yeah. They were losing at one point, but Brady was starting to throw Arians bombs downfield, and they connected a couple of times. I saw one from not any headliner, but another guy that has no name made a great reception. But anyway, we got to get some protection up front.
This could be a really the next year. We're not too set on making the playoffs again because of the cap issue we're having. We're going to have a big issue with the money, so there's going to be a lot of restructuring. Oh, I know. And Richard's going to have to go. He can't keep up with receivers anymore. That was a PI on him. They just didn't call it.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I thought so.
Yeah. He impeded the receiver from catching the ball, and he's not the guy anymore. He's not the guy anymore.
Yeah,
and I don't know if we'll be able to sign Jason at all either. I think we're going to have to go deep into the draft and draft our corners. This is it.
You know, I really that cornerback situation when you don't have. Well, we got two guys. We got one guy. Only Emmanuel Sanders is a restricted free agent, so he can be had for not a whole lot of money. But Verrett is going to cost some money and a lot. And I think somebody's going to go into the bank to get him. So we got to bid against whomever's going after Jason Verrett. He looks good out there. Nate, we're out of time. But tomorrow night, Nate, and on Raw, we got more time than after the game talk.
McClinchy's going to be McClinchy's going to need a body bag. We're going to carry him off.
McClinchy, God. Anyway.
No, but he had a talented guy, Montez Sweat. You know, everybody didn't expect him to be this great, and I'm the guy who picked Jonathan Allen, and I knew that guy was better than Solomon Thomas. I knew that.
There's a lot of, and also, how about the safety that Jamal Adams? He was there to be taken. Oh, it's too late. Nate, we lost all those guys. And the quarterback situation that year, we didn't have one yet. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, all right, man. We can talk about all that, but now we have to look forward and let's not bring up any of that because we don't have any control over how they draft. Yeah. It sucks, man.
Just dreaming, you know. All right, fam. Good evening, Nate.
All right, man.
See you tomorrow. All right, you too. Hey, Leon.
What up, Ronbo? It's been a minute, man.
Good to hear from you. They talked to you forever. Leon, we're sitting there watching the 49ers lose in the same blueprint fashion. Every week the team follows the same blueprint to beat the 49ers. Don't worry about what they do in the first quarter. They're going to come out like gangbusters. They ain't going to make no mistakes. Come second quarter, get ready. They're going to mess up, and we'll take advantage of it, and we'll win this game. They don't even have to have a game plan anymore, Leon. Just wait for 49ers. Leon, did you see the stats to open the game? The 49ers was just beating the hell out of the Washington team. We led in every stat. Second quarter comes around, game over. Now we're getting a whooping.
Yeah, you know what I mean, but honestly, Ronbo, I want us to lose the rest of the season because there's no point. Like,
well, you make it your wish.
There's no point, man. it's no point, man. Like, we have to, like everybody keeps saying, we need to fix the offensive line. But we still, let's just be honest with ourselves, everybody. Not an empire. Let's be honest with ourselves. We missed on Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. We have to correct that at some point. And if we don't correct it, we're going to continue to see this, even if we fix our O-line and the cornerback position. Because Jimmy not it. I know you want to give Jimmy a chance, Ronbo. I hear you. I was like that too. But Jimmy ain't nothing but Tom Brady's backup. And Nick Mullens is nobody but Jimmy's backup. We need a quarterback. We do, man. We gotta rectify that, man. We haven't won this century, Ronbo. This century. Man, I don't want to just go to the Super Bowl anymore. I want us to win next time. That's what I'm about. I'd rather us get a quarterback, and what everybody forgets is we should have a compensatory pick for DeForest Buckner. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I heard something about that recently.
Yeah, so we should have another first-round pick in it. So we might be able to finagle a quarterback and offensive line.
Cap, you know what, administrative people, we're not going to get. I read the explanation. You're not getting a compensatory pick for DeForest Buckner.
That sucks. What?
I forgot the reasoning behind that. Okay.
But we can still fix the offensive line later in the draft. We just gotta figure this out, Ronbo, because else the quarterback gonna continue to haunt us, man.
Well, I gotta tell you, Leon, you can bring a new kid in there if you want to with that offensive line not looking any better. You think Nick Mullens looks scared? He's got experience in the NFL. You bring a kid in from college into the NFL at the NFL speed, and that offensive line is looking like it is now, he'll be ruined from week one. You've got to fix that offensive line. The trenches have to be fixed, or else you just destroy a new kid's career. He's got to have protection.
I know. We got both issues. They're both as equally important, and they both work together.
But one before the other. I don't have a problem picking a quarterback. I made it clear. I don't have a problem drafting a quarterback, but Jimmy goes nowhere. I want a quarterback in there that knows what he's doing with Kyle's offense and let that kid practice and train and learn the system. Because contrary to what a lot of people believe, ain't no kid coming in and overnight segueing from the college and the NFL into a system like Kyle Shanahan's, and he's going to do anything. You think you're disappointed now? When that kid gets through going and getting killed game after game, week after week, with all the veterans on the team getting all pissed off, then you have a locker room issue growing as well. 49ers know better than to do that. I promise you they're not going to do it. They'll get a quarterback, but it ain't going to be in the first round. Offensive line, cornerback, we don't have one under contract yet. These things have to be put together in a sequence that makes sense. You can't put the horse out in front of the wagon, or the wagon out in front of the horse, or else it's going to be a problem. So, yeah.
Yeah, we got issues, Ronbo.
And Jimmy wins. That's the thing people don't want to admit. When Jimmy's playing and he's right and he's healthy, I don't know, he makes mistakes like every quarterback, but the 49ers do win. That's been since he arrived, and it's been the same since. He hasn't played enough, but when he's on the field, the chances of winning is more 70-30 than anything else. That's just the truth.
Yeah, I know, Ronbo. Except for the Super Bowl.
Well, there was one play. It's one game.
Man, we don't go to the Super Bowl. We lost 2 weeks to be 5-0, Ronbo. Now we're like 5-2. We don't go to Super Bowls. We win them, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Jimmy, okay.
21-10.
For one more season.
21-10 in the fourth quarter. 21-10 in the fourth quarter, and all it took was 2 plays. I understand the pain behind Jimmy missing that shot, but I still think if they make those defensive plays, trophy 6 is in the case. Jimmy takes some fault, but I divide it up. I can't give it all to Jimmy. 21-10, he did his job. We went to the fourth quarter winning. Okay, so he should have got one more score. I understand that.
All right, so Ronbo, so if you get Jimmy one more season and he do the same crap next year, are you gonna officially be off the Jimmy train?
If he just wins like he does with the experience he's got, and he needs more time. Jimmy G's got 1.5 years with Kyle Shanahan. He needs more time to be able to get in sync with the new wide receivers. And now we got a legitimate wide receiver crew, unlike we haven't had for the last 3 years. I say Jimmy G shines. That's just my feeling on that.
All right, Ronbo. All right, I'm gonna be waiting to see if he comes back and he does well. I'll be like, okay, Ronbo.
High ankle sprain, knows what he's doing. He's got chemistry. One thing I don't like about Jimmy that I agree with everybody about, his ability to get injured. He's not real tough. That does bother me.
No, not at all. So it's like, it's kind of like having him, but he can't play. Is like not having him on the team at all. So it's kind of.
I agree with
you
that.
know, but I know we got to keep it short, Ronbo. I know.
Good hearing from you, though, Leon. Let's continue tomorrow night on Raw.
Sounds good, Ronbo. Like I always say, Niners just a minor was the nation to empire. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna figure it out.
All right, we're just mad right now. We'll be better. Wait till the team gets healthy. They overall got to get healthy, though. All right.
Yeah, we do. That's right. All right, Ronbo. Have a good evening, bro.
Have a good night, fam. Hey, be held.
It's always next season, Ronbo.
It ain't nothing but that now, B-Ham. This one's over. But B-Ham, Lord, please bless us to just beat the Cowboys. B-Ham, I think I can handle losing to the Hawks a little bit more than I can. I can't stand a guy. Ooh, B-Ham, I can't stand a Cowboy. Oh, this goes back years.
I can't either, Ronbo, and I got too many friends that's Cowboy fans.
Well, we all know people like the Cowboys. Raiders. Good. God, that sucks.
Yeah, I got too many friends that's Cowboy fans. So I don't know what we got to do. We got to take care of business, though, Ronbo. You feel me?
I do.
I'm going to say this. Listen, man. I heard the last cat that just got off. I hear a lot of people talking. The last cat said, Jimmy G ain't nothing but Tom Brady backup, and Nick Mullens is
his back, Jimmy G's backup. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know one thing. You know one thing, Ronbo. Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls, right?
Very
6
right.
Super Bowls, Ronbo.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of winning 6 Super Bowls, guess what they did? Guess what they had for him? Because Tom Brady ain't mobile neither now.
Mm-hmm.
So they had an offensive line for him, right?
Some of the best players of all time played on that offensive line. Yep.
We got to do the same thing, man. Before you can write this man off, because he's pretty accurate. But before you write the man off, get him some damn help. That's the only thing, man. Just get him some help. You know what I'm saying? If he go out there and can't do nothing with some help, I'm gonna say, Ronbo, you know what?
We
got to let Jimmy go.
I'm gonna be in lockstep with you too. That's what I'm saying. I want things to be set up because B-Ham bringing in another quarterback to get his ass whooped for what? That makes no sense.
Ronbo,
what's he gonna do behind that offensive line? He gonna get his brains beat out like everybody else.
He gonna look just like Nick Mullens and everybody that's in here talking about we need a quarterback in the first round. Whoever this dude is coming out of this
Zach Wilson
kid or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hey man, everybody look good in college.
Yeah.
The NFL got a way of showing what your weaknesses are.
Quickly.
What matter of fact, what conference do he play in? See, this is how you kill all that college talk. What conference do this guy play
Isn't
in?
Zach and you? I don't believe he's in the SEC. If he ain't in the
I
SEC,
know he's not in the SEC.
Yeah, if
he's not in the SEC.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. If he was in the SEC, you wouldn't hear his name. Because we'll be beating the fuck up out. We'll be beating his ass every week, Ronbo. I can almost guarantee. So when folks go to talking about these quarterbacks, they ain't playing in a tough conference, the Big Ten or something like that. You out there in the Pac-10, don't get me wrong. I like out west.
Yeah, but
when have you seen them win a national championship or compete? They
if you
don't
ain't playing
compete
Ohio
out
State or somebody like that, don't.
No, man. Hey, listen, man. We need to build an offensive line, and we need to get Jimmy some help. We need to get him some shown off wide receivers, man.
Well,
then if
he
goes out there and folds, we can say we got something. We need to go another way.
I agree.
I mean, it's just like this, Ronbo. Like they say, we already out of money, so we got Jimmy
Way
signed.
You know what I'm saying? We got him signed. We got to work with what we got now. Put a half decent offensive line in front of him.
Yeah.
Hey man, we went 13-3 with mediocre receivers. What everybody said
I know,
last
man.
year,
People
man.
got over that real quick. Get rid of Jimmy. Oh man, that was one play, and unfortunately, it was the wrong play to miss. But that was one play. You can't completely judge a player by one miss. Anyway, but they have, and they wrote him off. He's finished. But you know, the other games that he did well in, nobody remembers those. So
I know one thing though.
anyway,
We got to get Nick Mullens' ass out of there.
I know Nick is.
Nick Mullens is not an NFL starting QB.
He gets. He just loses
Our
composure.
backups, Ronbo. Listen, I'm gonna say this real quick before I go, and I hope that everybody in the faithful is listening. Our backups are backups for a reason. They will go out there and help you potentially win one game.
Or two.
One game only.
Mm.
One game. You feel me?
Yeah.
After that, maybe even two. But when you're talking about putting these guys at full-time starters, this is
That's
what
when
you
they get exposed. BM, words of wisdom. BM, I'll be back tomorrow, back to regular, normal schedule. Let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance, will you?
All right, no problem.
All right, BM. You on the road? Or you at home?
No, man, I'm at home, man.
All right.
I'm at home just sitting here.
Wondering what the hell happened, like everybody else.
Wait for next year.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here waiting for next year.
There you go.
I'm sitting here waiting for
All right,
next year,
fam.
man.
BM, have a great night, fam. Looking
All
forward
right.
to talking to you later.
Okay, Robo.
All right. Oh man. And I see Bobo. He says, I say convince Jimmy to restructure to make $20 million per because he already made over $100 million already. That way we can surround him with great players. And I really do sincerely believe Jimmy, just like Brady, will do whatever it takes to keep his guys. These are the guys that went to bat for Jimmy. All offseason long, all they did was get right in the media's face and tell them to shove it when it comes to talking about Jimmy. And you know he owes them. He knows they support him. He always acts like he didn't hear anything, but he does. He hears it. So, you know. Hey, Johnny V.
Ronbo, my brother. Ronbo,
John.
what's happening, my man? How you doing?
John, we're sitting back here surviving another loss that made no sense. John, we don't have to lose these games. That's what's killing everybody. I'm not an advocate of going to the playoffs, but I don't like embarrassing losses. I want to go into next week confident, knowing that they can handle the Cowboys, John. I don't want losing to the Cowboys.
I don't want to lose to him either, brother. Believe me, I don't. And I'm going to tell you, Ronbo, today, me and Dion, brother, you know Dion, man.
No,
he's a good dude, man. We've become very close, man. We talk outside of the shows, and Dion's a good dude, man. He kept me company. We watched the whole game, on over the phone, man. And I was at work, and he kept me up to date with what was going on while I was slinging food. And let me tell you, man, Ronbo, we saw a team. First and foremost, we saw Kyle Shanahan just not trying, Ronbo. He wasn't trying.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, and that bothers me because for those of you that want to tank out, I was listening to Wayne Breezy from the Nothing But Niners show, and he made a very good point. We, as a fan base, deserve victories. At least we deserve your very best at coaching as well.
Yep.
We are dealing with COVID. We are separated from our families. We pay good money with the San Francisco 49er logo on it. We deserve everything you've got. Pull it out. Use it. I'm tired of this shit, Ronbo. I'm tired of seeing a very deflated gameplay on offense. And Nick Mullens sucks. Okay? He just sucks. The guy, you know, he fumbled, turnover, and that was it. He wore that misery on his sleeve the rest of the night. Come on, man. This ain't right, Ronbo. This ain't right, man. I don't want to lose to the Cowboys.
Repeat the same misery every week for the last week.
Every week.
And, John, how many games have we lost through the same procedures? You go out there in the first quarter, 49ers raising hell. They're leading in every stat. Look at them go. Come second quarter, suddenly the wheels come off. turnovers suddenly appear out of nowhere for no reason.
Right. Why is Deebo running a jet sweep
to start
off the game when you got healthy running backs? What the hell is going on here, bro?
You know what, though, John? Deebo's Kyle looks at Deebo as a running back / wide receiver. So he was really basically, that was a run play. But Deebo.
Okay, I believe it. But we're running him into the ground, Ronbo.
The thing is, I wonder who's training. Who is it that's responsible to get Deebo to stretch? Whoever that is, I want them fired now. I'd make a guy responsible. Listen, if Deebo's not loose and ready to play by game time, if he pulls up lame before the half, you're going to be fired. Damn it.
Agreed. And Dion and I spoke about this. We believe that maybe the players are not cooperating with the personnel.
Then the personnel should tell me if I'm the head coach so I can have a sit-down talk with them. And that's going to be a long talk they don't want to go through a second time.
Agreed.
Damn it.
Agreed. It doesn't add up, Ronbo. It doesn't add up. It really doesn't. It's crazy. It's a shame.
Then we're watching Aiyuk get hammered play after play. I'm so scared he's going to get hurt. And then you watch Fred. I said, I feel like it's my fault. I said the other day, John, I said, you know what? I'm worried about some of our frontline guys still playing at this point in the season. We're not going anywhere. And Fred Warner, and I stopped. Fred Warner gets hurt today. I can't believe it. No.
I thought it was a collarbone. I swear to God, I thought it was a collarbone.
They haven't. They
I'm
said
not kidding.
it was
the way
a stinger.
He was holding on to it. Yeah. Well,
it better be nothing but a stinger.
It is what it is. Ronbo, I don't know, brother. I'm ready to just. I just want somebody to just wave a magic wand and just
take us out of 2020.
Let us forget football.
Yeah.
Take us out of 2020. Take us out of 2020,
or actually, as soon as the Men in Black come by after the season's over, you know what that tech equipment they use to make you forget about everything? Yeah, let me have those. Let me have that flash.
Yes. Yes, sir, brother.
John, I'm going to go. I'm going to tell you what, back to normal schedule. Hopefully you got time. Let's talk tomorrow night. All right?
You got it, my man. Brother, good to hear from you. Ronbo, I love you, brother. I love the show.
Back at you,
Thank you, my man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Niner friends. Shout out to Dion. Let's just get the rest of these games behind us, brother.
That's right. And beat the Cowboys.
Good night, brother. Good night.
Good night. Good night, John. I don't know. Is that asking too much? I just want to beat the Cowboys. Please. Kevin Wong. Thanks for the contributions. Grant Cohn says he'd like to come on your show. He just needs you to give him an invite. It is time to talk to Grant. I'm going to talk to him shortly. Ice, come on in, fam.
Yo, what's up, man?
Ice, you know, my little brother, growing up as a kid, it's real quick. It's not on your time. I'm going to click you when you come in. My little brother used to get a whooping. Keith used to get a whooping just about every day. We're coming up around 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, right? We used to make bets in the morning. How long before Keith get a whooping? Keith would get a whooping. He'd get a whooping. And sometimes Keith got a whooping twice a day. He was just bad. The boy couldn't stay out of trouble, right? We used to be laughing at him, get his butt whooped. And then, I'm not going to do it no more. Yes, he is.
That sounds like my brother. He said, look, and my older brother, he's sitting right here with me. It's funny because me and him was talking about that the other day.
But
we were telling some stories about it. Yeah, man, it's my wife and his wife.
But Ice, that's us right now. We get a whooping every week now, and it's our fault. It's not about the other team. It's just like my little brother. It was his fault he got a whooping. It's our fault we got a whooping this week and last week. We can't stop getting a whooping.
You know what, man? I'm gonna give you three points, and this is how it is. Number one, once all the injuries happen, that pretty much did us in. Not one. Offensive side, defensive side. Like I said, we're gonna raise it pools, and that's what happened to us. It happens to a lot of teams in the NFL, good and bad. It happens. We got to deal with it. Move on to next year. Number two, and this is inevitable, and it happened for a reason. When Jimmy G got hurt, he's never available. He's even when in the wins that we have, a lot of wins that he's gotten, it hasn't been on his back, on the running game's back.
Most of the time.
And the reason being is the way the offense is set up right now, because Shanahan knows he ain't got no stud back there. Period. So nobody in the NFL, no defense in the NFL respect our quarterbacks, period, at all. They don't fear them whatsoever. They come to the game play. They know if they're rattling through one time, 2, 3 times, we got it.
But I remember too. We don't have a Julio. We don't have a Deshaun, and we don't have that premier wide receiver either. So there's no need to be worried about them yet until they mature.
We got a beast, dog. We don't need a wide out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We need the bottom line. Like I said, keep telling people over and over again, we don't need to go in the draft for no quarterback. Now if the GM trying to win now, because if he goes to the draft now, then they're going to have hell to pay later down the line. They're going to lose a lot more than they have. Number 2, you got Deshaun Watson, the free agent next year. Matthew Stafford's talking about he wants to get out of Detroit. Matt Ryan wants to get out of Atlanta. You got 3 premier quarterbacks right there. I hate the nation might get mad at me for saying this. We could even bring Colin Kaepernick back because they ain't had a stunt since him.
The only problem with that is all those guys get paid more than Jimmy, and they're talking about everybody wants to see Jimmy's restructure his contract. So how do you bring them over and say, can you take a pay cut or can we restructure your contract?
The thing is with those guys like that, you got to remember, except for Deshaun Watson, Matthew Stafford and Matt Ryan ain't looking about the money. They want to ring. They not too concerned about money because they done made their money.
Yeah.
They both know these. So you got to remember that. And for them, it's not about the money. For them, it's about winning a championship. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways they can get incentives and all kind of things. Yeah. Let Jimmy go. Just let him go.
Well,
let him go.
You know how I feel about Jimmy. I'm not for that, but I understand where you're coming from, though. But to bring those high-priced guys in is going to be a problem.
Before we go, all right? You know why Kansas City Chiefs is such a beast? They ain't got no hell of an offensive line. 2 reasons. He's scared of Patrick Mahomes, and he's scared of that speedy guy.
Tyreek Hill.
If you don't get nobody that's going to have some kind of fear into the offensive line at the QB position, we're going to go to the same thing again next year.
But you know what? But I and that same token, you give me a Tyreek Hill, give me a speedster like that, and all of a sudden Kyle Shanahan's offense opens up just like it did when they had what's his name? What's the guy that left year before last? Anyway, they've got to find.
He's a speedster. But Mullens ain't got that kind of arm. They know he's not a gunslinger. He can't thread those windows like the quarterback will call it out.
I just hope though they do find a guy. I just hope they can find a guy to take the top off that defense so that that offense could be more effective. When that happens, because they're not going to use. Because remember that? Okay, remember that last year when we did have what is the speedster that just left us? Marquise Goodwin. Yeah, remember?
Marquise Goodwin.
Remember when Goodwin was on this team, the defense had to play us honest. It makes a difference. You've got to have that one guy. And when that happens, now the defense got to respect you no matter what your quarterback looks like. If Marquise Goodwin's shooting downfield and you don't follow him, you're dead. Because all he's got to do is chunk it up. It doesn't matter how good he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
this is one element that has to be fulfilled.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But what I'm saying is, if the defense don't fear that quarterback,
in the middle of a
it's going to be a problem, man. It's going to be a problem.
Is it?
Man, listen. With Jimmy G's on the line,
we got to stop. You got to bring us back for Raw Eyes because we're supposed to keep it short after the game. Because we got a lot of people want to say something. Bring it back tomorrow night for Raw. Because you got great points. I agree.
The GM's going to make some moves. Listen, one more thing. The GM's going to make some moves.
All right, so sorry, but production, next tomorrow night, Ice. I'll be looking for you. Christopher Anglin, thanks for the contribution. Next year, draft trades, free agency, we'll see what happens in off season. Brother, stay strong. I say I don't know why Shanahan plays so conservative at 5 and 7. Will be in 10. And Chris Sexton, you know what? I do realize what Shanahan's doing when he plays. When he tones it down, he knows the personnel out there can't really. Remember, and today when Deebo left, Deebo's like a veteran in this offense. When he left, now he's got to bring it down a notch because you got Mullens back there. You got an offensive line that's struggling. You just got Aiyuk. You got Bourne. Fam, I'm trying to tell people, all the focus is on the quarterback. It's partly to do with the personnel as far as wide receivers. And even Kendrick let him down today. Oh. Hey. Who's 202? It's 202 DC. Hello.
Yo, what up, man? I'm just calling in to say, man, look, we did our thing, baby. We did our thing, man. All that sliding around on the field that they did last year.
Revenge. They got us.
That they did last year in the rain. They showed off on us, and we came to play. We came to play, baby. This is a totally different team than what y'all seen last year.
No, wait a minute, DC. Wait a minute, DC. DC, let me just say this. I understand you're paid, but listen, we're also a different team than you seen last year.
Yeah, but at that, Jordan Reed had animosity and Trent Williams had animosity. They try to say that they didn't. They did.
Alex Smith did too.
They did. Yeah, and who was the one that showed up? Alex Smith, but he got hurt. It's all good.
Now, wait a minute, DC. Wait a minute now. Wait. We stopped Alex Smith. We stopped him.
Yeah, y'all stopped him. Y'all did y'all thing towards Alex Smith, but at the end of the day, who got the W? All that sliding around the way last year.
Come on, DC. We gave you that game. It was a donation.
Nothing.
We felt sorry for you.
You know what?
I want you to win
You know who wanted to play? I wish Reuben Foster played. I wanted Reuben Foster to play today.
I forgot all about him.
I wanted Reuben to play. Yes, I wanted Reuben. And he was active today. He was active. They just ain't playing. I wanted Reuben Foster to get in that field. But like I'm saying, man, it was a great game. It was epic. Y'all did y'all thing in the first 2 quarters, but it was over. We was a second half team. We were way built different than last year.
You know what?
We were different.
And DC, I tell you what, I like y'all. I really do. I want you to win the NFC East because I hate them Cowboys. I don't have no love for the Eagles. And I hope you guys win that.
We spiking them. Yeah, hey, look. We on a horse. We spiking them. Look, I'm dancing right now. I wish you could see me. I'm dancing right now. Giddy up. Them motherfuckers, they need to buy for 40 points.
DC,
they need to get over 40 points in 2 games.
You got a hell of a defense. I'm telling you right now. I hope you get to the playoffs, and I hope you win that division. I'm telling you, you got 3 more weeks to hold on. Congratulations on today. Go ahead.
We get in, man, we're going to be a problem. We can beat anybody.
You got to get your running back though. That running back that's out, I noticed something. He's very important to your offense. Get him back and win that NFC.
Yes.
You know? Beat everybody.
And look what we did.
If you guys win.
We ain't having today, we still won.
Yeah,
look
you did.
What we did today.
It was impressive. Won. Your defense is grisly. I'm telling you, it's impressive. Good luck to you, DC. I'm going to go.
Yes.
Hey, I'll be looking to watch you in the playoffs. All right?
All right. Okay.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
Same here.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Yeah, I Washington team, I got respect for them. That defense is serious. Hey, Elliot.
Ronbo. How that dude know your number? I even know you even got a podcast.
What the hell?
People call it getting at us sometimes. I don't know where they came from. Then they stay. And Elliot, the worst thing is, didn't they stay in the chat and they annoy all our people? Like they got it right.
Bro,
I mean, every time I look up and see them Hawks and Cowboys, and now we got to deal with the Chiefs fans coming over there like nobody invited them in here. And people hanging around
that
in
let you that lets you know how great you are, Ronbo. Because we don't rivalry with. We ain't got no rivalry with Washington. How they even know you even got a channel, bro?
Well, that's a good point. I don't know how they knew. I don't know how they heard about us.
Bruh, that lets you know how great you are and how popular you actually are out here in these streets, bro.
Well, thanks.
So much love. Okay, so let me get my little words out real quickly and everything. I'm just want to say real quickly, man. I hear everybody. We can throw all the shade at everybody we want to. We can blame all this on Mullens. I'm gonna say this.
We good at that.
Honestly, I got to still go back to one person, Kyle Shanahan. First and foremost, who is playing the better ball right now, offense or defense? Yeah, even unless we lose and they defer to us, why do we put our offense out there on the field first? It just don't even really make sense. We're not even giving ourselves a chance to even get the ball back from whatever transpires in the first half. Like, that's what we should be doing, because the defense is playing better than the offense. Put those guys on the field first. Right. So, okay. Secondly, I'm looking at scheme. The fumble with Jeff Wilson. Do you know Chase Young is another Joey Bosa?
That's an assassin.
Like he follows in those footsteps, and you don't even put a hat on him. You let him run free. All he gotta do is he's an oversized linebacker. All he gotta do is flatten out, and he's gonna. And Wilson had to make a move in the backfield just to make sure that wasn't a fumble. And
he
then
never got a
hit
chance.
In the back.
He was in mid
never
stride.
had a chance.
He just got the ball, and they tore him apart like a chicken wing. I said, man,
you gotta put a hat on that man at all times. You cannot let him run free just because you're running away from him. That doesn't mean anything.
Even if you get a flag,
exactly, because if the defense stretches out that zone blocking scheme, that's when he makes up the ground. So you got to put a hat on him. So that's one. We put yourself in that. So I'm also that's a coaching thing. And then I'm gonna go to I'm gonna be honest. I don't blame Mullens today. Why? His fumble today completely shows me one thing I've been saying since Jimmy Garoppolo. Teach your guys how to throw. You don't have mobile quarterbacks. You can't ask non-mobile quarterbacks to extend the play in a pocket that is continuously breaking down over and over again, game in, game out, and you want them to they don't even understand. Tuck the ball when you shoot through the lanes. You got to do that. You got to do that because you're not a mobile quarterback. It was so wide open. My man just slapped the ball. He didn't even tackle Mullens. He slapped the ball out of there.
Damn near broke Mullens' arm. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. So that. Oh man. Near broke Mullens' arm. And that shows you they're not even practicing that kind of stuff when it comes down to it, which is throwing the ball away and tucking the ball at certain moments when you're shooting through the line or whatever. The last interception that broke our back, I'm sorry, Ronbo. I know I don't have much time, so I'm just trying to get it in. The last interception that broke our back, I can't blame Mullens because that's just two people trying to make a play. You saw what was going on. He was trying to shoot up the field, either take the man with him or try to go get up the field and get the first down and, have him throw to him. And he threw it. It was a simultaneously play. He saw him stop. He was going to throw. He threw it to him because he felt like that's where he was going to be. And the old boy took off.
And the Juice took off. And Juice was right to do that too, Elliot. There was green grass in front of him, but Nick couldn't comprehend that situation, so he throws the ball over there.
They're not mobile quarterbacks, man. So that's not their game. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying everybody want to throw away our quarterbacks and get Zach Wilson. Ain't got no
experience.
Wilson sound good, but ain't got no experience. You need to bring back our quarterback. Yeah, Look, if anything, draft an offensive lineman because we're getting killed up front. It's not the defense. It's not. Draft an offensive lineman. After that, draft a DB because we're not going to bring back half the DBs that we even got. So I'm just saying, like, we got to be smart about how we're going to draft when we do our draft. And stop thinking a quarterback is going to come save the day.
And save the day like the Messiah. Nah. Those are football guys up in the front office. Watch it. Good sense will definitely prevail. Not to worry. Ellie, we got to go, though, man. It's short and sweet. I'm going to look for you tomorrow night.
No doubt.
Tyrell! What's up, little bro?
No doubt. He's sitting right here, but I'll talk to y'all. He'll talk to you tomorrow because we have more time. Y'all have a good night, man.
You
and
too.
much love to you, Ronbo.
Thanks,
all right.
fam. Night.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know we got to go. Tell them other guys who ain't a part of our team, how y'all know about us?
we become,
get off our dick. Get off our job. Get off our team. You know what I'm saying? Just become a 49er. All right, man. I'll holler at you.
Night, fam. Let's have a good time tonight, boy. I love it. But at least we can laugh about after getting our butt whooped like this. I love it. Hey, Steven.
Rombo.
Steven, come on in, fam.
Rombo.
Yes.
Oh, my God, Rombo.
I
Oh, my God, Rombo.
It's becoming a routine. We're just getting beat up on a weekly basis now. Now we play the first quarter though, Steven. We look like lights out football in the first quarter. Look at the Niners putting up 7, quick, boom.
Oh my God! And the defense looks so goddamn good.
Yes.
And then, oh my God. Okay, so this is what I noticed. It wasn't Mullens' game. It wasn't Mullens' game to win or lose. It wasn't his fault. It's the offensive line.
Most of us agree with that. Again. Everybody else says, we need another quarterback. Oh, you looking at. What's he going to do behind that offensive line? Nothing.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. And I'm a shotgun spread this out real quick. Anyone that thinks it was Mullens' fault has obviously never played on a shitty team.
I know. I don't say that to anybody anymore because they get mad. Oh, but you're right. You got to play the game to understand why that's ludicrous. The quarterback can't do anything if he's under siege on every snap.
Exactly. And especially when you're going against someone like Chase Young, who's basically a better version of Aaron Donald. There's no way. There's no way you're going to stop that. You can't. And think about it. When Trent Williams went out because they thought he hurt himself.
Yeah, trying to deal with Chase.
You know? And we put in Scully, and Scully got run over by Chase Young. That was what caused, the original fumble. And it's like, listen, yeah, we need a quarterback because we're losing 2 backup quarterbacks.
Yeah, I know. And that's okay.
Yeah. So that's fine if we draft one, but Jimmy is going to be number 1 regardless. Nick Mullens showed today, though, that he can actually throw. He's actually getting more confident in himself to throw.
He did look good several times.
Yeah, and the really shitty part about it is that Kendrick Bourne and Brandon Aiyuk played their worst game of the entire season.
Especially Kendrick.
Both of those guys were supposed to be clutch.
I let Aiyuk slide because he's in his rookie year and he's got to go through this. But KB, those are catches. You're the man out there now. You're the oldest polished vet out there. You can't do this. And he did.
Yeah, he let us down. And you know what? Man, Ronbo, defense looked great. Fred Warner, I hope he's okay. I swear to God. I agree with that other caller. I thought it was a collarbone injury, and I thought he was going to be out for the season. I'm like, cool. There goes another one. Mm-hmm. You know, and then with the whole situation with Deebo and his hamstring, first it was a foot contusion. Now it's a hamstring. Now I'm like, okay, what's going to happen with him now?
I know, right?
I'm
scared too.
We need a better offensive line, Ronbo.
Yeah.
We need a better offensive line. Period.
Please.
I don't know if they're not eating enough or doing what, but man, head over to Denny's, head over to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and just let them eat. Let them eat. You know what? Basically, send them to the Midwest. Send them to Michigan so that way they can stockpile weight, so that way they can actually hold their own.
Or go to Texas and go to them steakhouses where you ain't got to pay if you can finish off that big steak meal. You know? And I tell you what, Steven, if Mike McGlinchey's on a high-fiber diet or something like that, man, the rumors are going around. It could be a lie, but Mike McGlinchey better get some more size. God, I get abused.
And I'm like, man, he's getting rocked by basically anybody.
Cornerbacks.
You know, Kyle Juszczyk is doing a better job for all of the offensive line.
Weighing 75 pounds less.
They can do for themselves.
Steven, we're going to have to go. It's short and sweet after the game, as you know. Let's continue tomorrow night on Raw, okay?
Oh, definitely. I'll be here.
All right, fam. Looking forward. Have a good night, Steve.
All right. You too, all right?
Thanks, fam. Oh, God. A shameless Rams fan. Maybe this is the condition that goes from drinking the water in L.A. This is hilarious. He says, Rams reloaded and ready to roll. What? Niners going to be sorry for the next 5 years. You already said that once. You want to sit that twice? Let me give you the same answer I gave you last time, Rudy. No matter what, we look like we're going to beat the Rams. And you know this. 3 out of 4 years ownership of L.A. That's not going to change. Deal with it. Oh, Sharon. Come on in, Sharon.
Can we fire everybody?
Sharon, I missed that. Say it again.
Can we fire everybody?
Well, we could. Yeah. and then after he does that, Jed fires himself and walks out and turns the lights off.
Even Kyle, his play calling sucks. He needs to switch up, like make some moves or something. But I read somewhere like he explains why he likes Mullens, but everybody's not liking Mullens. But it's like you can trust Mullens, but you should be able to trust Jimmy too. He's your quarterback too.
Well, and get him some help out there in the offensive line. I feel sorry for Nick.
I mean, the offensive line sucked today. I was like,
they sucked last week too.
Okay, and it's just like we were doing so good in the beginning, moving the ball, moving the chains. I was like, okay, I'm liking this. Doing the fumbles and everything. I said, okay, that's it. I'm watching the Hallmark Channel. I know where this is going.
and she's talking to Hallmark Channel at that. Nothing to compare with the excitement of NFL. Hallmark. Sharon, I don't blame you. You need to calm your nerves. Calm your nerves down. That's what to watch. Or watch maybe a symphony orchestra, a cable classic music channel.
I just don't know. I was just like, I'm so through with the rest of the season, but I was just like, give me my Christmas wish and let's beat the Cowboys. That's my only wish.
Oh, if that happens, I'll be delighted.
I
will rejoice.
I got 2 brothers I got to deal with, and I don't want to hear it.
Oh, and they won't stop. Cowboys fans don't know when to quit. No, and they just go off. Hey, y'all laughed at us. Look at you now, 49ers. Let me tell you one thing. Y'all ain't beat us in 5 years. You know, Sharon, we haven't beat them in
Everybody's like on Facebook, like, bring Cat back. I go, Cat ain't going to do nothing. What's going to make the difference? Cat ain't going to do nothing. We don't need Cat.
Man, he doesn't know anything about the offense.
People to protect Jimmy G, and we'll be fine. And if Mullens goes next year, because I know he's a free agent, I heard, get a backup that'll back up Jimmy. I mean, like someone that can learn from Jimmy.
They're going in the draft. They're going to bring some kid in to work behind Jimmy. But it ain't going to be anybody they got to pay any extra money to.
Just fix the offense. The defense, was playing really good. I was, like, impressed with the defense. But I was like, okay, Jeffrey Wilson fumbled again. Then he went down and got hurt. Then he got back in. Mostert went out. Deebo went out. Then Mostert came back in the game. I was like, okay, there he is.
I don't know what they're doing. They're just shooting him up with drugs. Sharon, poor Jeff Wilson, they came around the corner. They gave him the ball, and so did – who was that? Was that what's his name, off the edge again? They couldn't do anything with him today. Sharon, we're lucky they didn't run him over Michael McGlinchey all day long. He every now and then went to the left side.
I bet you – I mean – okay, we beat them last year with Jimmy G. I guarantee you, if we had Jimmy G in there, we would have won that game.
Yeah, but we need
Nick. I bet you we would have won that game with Jimmy G. And with Kittle.
Yeah, but I was going to say, you need some other guys. You need Jimmy, you need Nick, you need George.
And Kittle.
Man,
can we go draft Bosa's brother, Joey Bosa, and have them both on our squad next year? Do something.
Joyce, is there another Bosa in school? No, I think that's it.
No, I don't think so.
That's it.
Oh, get Jerry Rice's son. Bring him over.
Yeah,
to
I know. I like him.
He wanted to be a Niner.
Yes, and he would look. It would be so much. He would be such a promo. I mean, you talk about promoting the 49ers.
Because his dad was a Niner.
And one of the most famous of all time Niners. Wouldn't that be something?
Exactly.
They're looking at him. You know they're looking at him.
Lynch is, it's not.
They are, but he's going to be hard to get.
They need to fix the whole team because I'm about to just protest the rest of these games because it's just ridiculous.
Get
It's
ready to
so
protest.
embarrassing.
Sharon, we're going to go. I'm going to tell you what, hold that energy. Don't watch Hallmark Channel tomorrow night. We're going to be back on here waiting for you, okay? Oh,
You have a good night.
You too. Night, Sharon.
Bye.
Oh, God. We're basket cases. I tell you what. He's back again. I thought we just did this. Is this a new one? No, it's the same one. Rudy, go home. Boy, you guys, Rams. Boy, I tell you, the Rams fans. I'm putting them in the same bag with the Cowboys in a minute. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Ronbo. What's up, my friend?
Oh, Greg, nothing good, man. We're just sitting here moaning and groaning like we've been able to do for the last 3 weeks. Well, no, we got the Rams in there one time. So the last 3 out of 4 weeks. Yeah. It's too bad we can't play the Rams every week.
I was ready
We can go
to
to the
throw
Super
something
Bowl.
at the TV, but then I said, what the hell am I doing? I'm going to throw something at the TV? I should be throwing it at Mike McGlinchey's head. I want that guy off the team. I cannot stand him.
Isn't he terrible?
Okay, he's an overpriced little
Every week.
wimp. He should be on the back of a garbage truck because he's garbage. Actually, he's worse than the actual garbage. He sucks. And that guy, you can complain all you want about Mullens. He's not Jimmy G, and I'm tired of people trying to say he's almost as good or whatever. The guy played his heart out.
Yeah.
But you had 12 pressures, you had 4 sacks. This kid was, give me a break. These guys are freaking horrible. If anybody can't see that, I'm not saying he shouldn't have thrown a pick 6 and fumbled, but please, what do you think? Jimmy G's going to do better? What do you think? Tom Brady, Joe Montana, whoever the hell was back there? Your offensive line sucks, and they should have addressed this after the Super Bowl, but they didn't. So now they're stuck.
They got Trent. You got Trent Williams. But Mike Person left. I think he got fired. He just made it sound like to save face that the 49ers released him, but I'm sure they fired him. He retired or something like that?
I don't mean Trent's good, but and then another thing I got to say, I'll talk more tomorrow night when I call you back, but on Raw. But I got to say this. Who is the strength and conditioning coach of this team? Because that person needs to get his ass out of town because this is ridiculous. Every freaking game, Deebo, first play goes. What the hell are these guys doing? What are they? How are they training these guys? Are they just walking around like with their headsets in and doing a little jogging? They're practicing full speed.
Let me ask you a question on that since you mentioned
I've never seen anything
Deebo.
like this in my life.
Greg, let me ask you a question about Deebo. Just because does Deebo look a little heavy to you? You know, if a guy's got injury issues, you don't want him overweight. Deebo should take down about 10 pounds. Because last year he wasn't as big as he is now.
Too. The other caller a while back said, what the hell are you doing the jet sweep on the first? That running back.
He's not even warmed up.
Work up an appetizer here and there. I'm not putting it on Kyle because, really, I can't really blame him because it's not. They couldn't block anybody, and 99 was there. Who the hell you double up on the guy? Hey, let me ask you a question. Is Brunskill, is he ever going to come back, or is he done for the season?
Brunskill played. You're talking about Ben Garland, I think. Brunskill was out there today.
No, who was the original center?
Weston Richburg. Hey, Greg, don't get me started about Weston Richburg. You know what? He's got to go. He has got to go.
Look, if we could go 8-8, I'll be happy. But I don't know if it's going to happen because if we can't block anybody, this was the number 4 defense. Remember that too. You can laugh as much as you bat Washington, but it's the number 4 defense. They just beat Pittsburgh. They won 4 in a row. They don't suck.
They don't.
But still.
But our defense did a good job.
Whatever the hell that is, that's the other thing. Don't get me started on those idiots in Santa Clara, how they just threw us out. There has been nothing but horse shit thrown at this team every freaking week. It's amazing that they even have 5 wins. You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
Disgusting.
Honestly, that's
disgusting.
True.
I don't want to hear how and then the Cowboy fans, whatever. You're all like you even went through what we went through. We're going to kick your ass next week anyway. It's going to be a joke.
Oh, Greg, please, I hope so. If anybody think with the Cowboys talking trash, we got one that actually has the nerve to run around here in the chat like he's got a right to talk. The Cowboys look like ass, and they've looked like that all year long. And you get Cowboy fans running around, and you got Rams fans running here talking trash. And how many years in a row we stopped them? They got 1 year on us, and now they've got no license. Greg, let me calm down. Let's continue this tomorrow night on Raw. Okay, go ahead, real quick.
How many times we beat you?
Yeah, I know.
Twice, I say. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow night.
4 times. Thank you, Greg. See you tomorrow night, fam. 4 times in a row. And a Rams fan has the unmitigated audacity to come in here and write me a note. Are you serious? Good God. There's just no boundaries in Fanville. People, Traz, one of the founding members of TNT. He is Traz from Atlanta, GA. Traz, get in here.
Hold up, wait a minute, Ronbo. Go on and put some red and gold up in
Do
it.
that right now. Got that stuff flowing like snow. Oh, yes. Traz, you already know what we're into tonight. And you're whining about what happened. It isn't helping any because they ain't listening.
Been way too cute and cuddly, Ronbo. Been way too cute and cuddly up in here, man.
Okay,
Y'all
well,
getting
fix
excuses out left and right, like we were passing out a hall pass or something for everybody to walk through freely, you know.
Oh, no,
Too
Texas.
cute and cuddly, Ronbo. Look,
Yeah.
well, let's get down to the business, Ronbo, because, you know, it's short and sweet, so I'm going to go on and get to the topic here,
Get to
okay?
it. All right.
Number one, Kyle Shanahan. It's straight a shame that your defensive coordinator is out coaching you. Robert Saleh right now is out coaching our head coach. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense at all. Head coach. Do you know Kyle Shanahan record when trailing by 7 after halftime, Rumbo?
0-22.
He is now 0-23, Rumbo. We lost. 0-23. 0-23, Rumbo. Don't make no sense. His overall record is 28-33, Rumbo.
That should bother him.
I mean, this makes no excuse. You can't make no excuses for this, Rumbo. We don't take no deep shots in the game. Richard James is not being utilized at all in his offense. You mean to tell me Robert Saleh has been shuffling guys in and out of the lineup all year long, and he is still keeping us in games, and Kyle Shanahan can't muster up a good game plan on offense? You know what I'm saying? We've been struck with the injury bug more on defense than anything.
Yeah.
And he go out here and he
think about it,
yeah. He can go out here and get these guys to play and keep us in games, man. You know what I'm saying? He's out coaching Kyle Shanahan. How can your defensive coordinator be out coaching you at this point? That don't make no sense, Rumble. That don't make no sense. None whatsoever. I mean, everybody want to say, okay, we had injury. Every team deal with injury. Okay, every team deal with injury.
Yeah.
Not to
Robert Saleh's dealing with injuries.
This magnitude.
Yeah.
Not to this magnitude. I do agree.
Yeah.
We had a total 48 total, and 22 on the IR as of today. You know, everybody going in and out the game hurt, but still, this is the Washington Redskins. Like they said, they had a good defense. They came out there with, but they really didn't do nothing, Rumbo. We gave the game to him.
Robert Saleh tried his best. He held them.
Turnovers, Rumbo.
They got turnovers. That wasn't the defense's fault.
Your running back tripping, getting hit from behind, fumbling the ball, not securing the ball. I mean, just look like babbling fools out there on offense, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I lay all this at the feet of your head coach, man. Kyle Shanahan, man. Kyle Shanahan. Quit calling him somebody that ain't his fault. It is Kyle Shanahan's fault. He is not doing a damn thing offensively with this team. You got Richard J. You took absolutely no deep shots in that game, man. And look, one last point, Rumble, and I'm gone. All that shit about no mobile quarterback. We need a mobile quarterback. Mobile quarterback extend plays. They extend plays, and they know how to get out of situations. That's what Kyle Shanahan has got to look forward to moving forward in this league. Because guess what? If he don't move with the times, he's going to be a forgotten head coach. I'm going to tell you that now. You have to move with the direction of how the league is moving. Straight up. All that talking about, you're going to stick with a pocket passer, no, you can't. You can't. So if you need to get somebody in there, draft and develop a player, then you need to be starting this coming year. But we got to address that offensive line first, though. And that's all, Rumbo. Too cute and cuddly in here, man.
There's a mouthful there.
Hey, shout out to my TNT brothers, to the TNT family, Rumbo. And very special shout out to you, Rumbo, for this.
Oh, thanks, fam.
I'm out of here, Rumbo. I'm out of here. Kyle Shanahan, you suck. You suck.
There it is. Trez, come on back tomorrow night, man. I'll be looking for you. And get Trey in there.
You're the Falcon fan. You're the Falcon fan over here, Ronbo.
What's he saying?
Fine.
What'd he say?
He's saying Falcon, Shanahan like that.
Oh, it's a rough year.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Have a good night, Trez. Oh, man. And, hey, Jay, come on in here, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, nice. Boy, I tell you what, it's 1 week after another. Same old story. Ain't nothing changed but the date. But, Jay, you're feeling. Get it off your chest. Let it all out. Go right ahead.
Well, you know, it is what it is, Ronbo. You know, I ain't gonna be complaining about the day. I think we just need to just you know, play with dignity and you know, not get blown out.
Yes.
And just try to play their game. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and blame this guy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We playing in Arizona right now, so you know that's just with this kind of year.
I feel so sorry for him too. I mean, you leave your house.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to go play in Arizona. You leave your family and friends behind. You know, Jesus.
Right.
And you're supposed to
I
play winning
think
football.
They just need to look for next year and just start you know, scouting players all over the, you know, college football and try to figure out who they can get the best pieces to fit our team. And you know, I think what it is, I think they need to fire their offensive line coach and actually get somebody who actually play the position.
And you want to hear something funny, Jay? The offensive line coach has got COVID, and he's in self-quarantine right now. So, and you think today is bad? They're going to do some trace with him to find out who he's been in contact with. So look out tomorrow. When we get ready to play Dallas, 49ers have lost 11 more players. Whoa! No! That offensive line coach has been around all over everybody. You know, I'm already ready. I'm ready. And here come the Dallas Cowboys. Texas boy running around here now, talking trash.
You know, they've been getting their ass stomped, so they don't need to be saying nothing. Y'all, luckily, y'all be 2-8-1 team, so they need to just chill out. And all these people calling us ain't even 49ers fans. They need to stay out the chat because, you know what I'm saying, these teams that they rooting and hooping and hollering about, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't going to win no championships, so I don't even know why they hooping and hollering about getting on our chat. But anyway,
they're tired
I
of
think we just need to fire off.
beating that ass.
Right. You know, they wasn't calling last year, you know what I'm saying? So
they'd come in for a few minutes before the game, and then after the game, you can't find them. I used to love it. Last year was epic.
You can't find them. So, so they need to just chill, stay out the chat room, you know, find your own people to talk about your team. Oh, my bad. They don't have that. So they need to come up and try to,
you know?
They can't have that because we the one got a Ronbo, you know what I'm saying? We got 5 Super Bowl rings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these teams don't have them. They want to boost and brag, and that's what it is. But I truly, though, I think we need to fire our offensive line coach, get somebody who actually knows how to coach offensive linemen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Mike McGlinchey somebody's got to work with his technique. I can't believe he can't learn any better than that. What do they do with him all week long?
That's what I'm saying, Ronbo. Like, come on, this dude, you know what I'm saying? And he got to be bright to be coming from Notre Dame. So, you know what I'm saying? So you got to understand if he's digressing, then you got to look in your coaching staff and say, why is he not progressing? Why is he digressing?
The thing is, he's one of the best. You can run behind Mike McGlinchey all day. This is the bad thing about him. He can't protect your quarterback, but if you want to run, Mike's your guy.
Right. You got to understand that too, but there's two levels to this, Ronbo. You got to be able to pass block, and you got to be able to run block. You can't just only be one-dimensional, because you can do that in college football, but you can't do that in the pros. You can't be one-dimensional. You got to be.
Mike proves that every week. Jay, we got to stop.
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
continue
sir,
tomorrow
Ronbo.
night on Raw. All right.
All right. Appreciate what you do, Ronbo.
Thanks, fam.
Yeah,
Appreciate having you every time too. Love you. All right, fam. See you tomorrow. Well, it's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Show!
Ronbo.
So
What's up, man?
I wish we had time so I could ask you about, I know who you want. You're looking at quarterbacks, but I want to know, are there any offensive linemen? Are there any offensive linemen available that would fit on this team? They got to be big, strong, athletic, and able to move in space. But go ahead, because I know you got some other things. We might have to save that for Raw. But go ahead, get it off your chest, whatever you got to say tonight.
There are definitely offensive linemen in the draft that I would like, but I would prefer to go the veteran route, especially if we do end up drafting a quarterback and starting him right away, because I think getting veteran offensive linemen would set up a rookie quarterback for success, as opposed to having rookies on that offensive line and killing drives, causing penalties, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? That's what kills.
Immediately.
Your team's chances right there. Veteran experience of offensive linemen over rookie offensive linemen.
Yeah,
especially
that's
if you have a rookie quarterback under
But
center.
we don't have any money.
You know,
that's the only thing. I don't
but
know how
see,
they're gonna...
that's where another thing comes into play is if the team does decide to move on from Jimmy Garoppolo, which there is a strong chance they might. At the beginning of the new league year, Jimmy Garoppolo has 1 year left on his deal. There's no need to restructure his contract. There's no need to bring him back for one more year, especially when we don't have any money, Ronbo, because I want to bring back Jason Brett. I want to bring back K'Wan Williams. Those are two important pieces I would rather have on that defense, especially since we're going to be getting a new defensive coordinator next year, that I would rather have than some rookie corner. We're going to be losing Kyle Juszczyk. We're going to be possibly losing Trent Williams. George Kittle's contract kicks in next year.
You're possibly losing
That's
Trent
a lot
Williams.
of money, right?
No,
that's a lot of money.
John Lynch
that's
has
a lot
already
of
made
money
clear
right
he's going
there.
to keep Trent Williams.
No, but that's a possibility that Jennifer Lee-Chan actually wrote an article, and you can go look at it for yourself, that the 49ers might not be able to agree to terms. And
Oh, well, now
money.
there is that possibility. I mean, they'll make an offer, but yeah.
You know what I mean?
possible.
So I don't want that to happen, because when are you ever going to find a left franchise left tackle 7-time
We're
Pro
not.
Bowler
It's
on
going
your
to be worse next
You're
year
not.
than this year if that happens.
It's going to be years. And Jimmy Garoppolo has, and let's be real, we're going to have to start thinking about the future, because realistically, Jimmy Garoppolo only has 1 year left on his contract when the new league year starts, and they're going to go in that room and question whether or not they're going to keep him or not, because the main question they're going to have on whether they're going to keep him or not is his health, and that's what it's all going to come down to, Ronbo. That's all it's going to come down to.
Wait a minute. Jimmy has
He
1
can't
year
stay
left on his
healthy.
contract. Didn't he sign that contract in
He signed through
2018?
He signed through 2022. That's when his
Yeah,
contract
okay.
expires, and the new league year in 2021 starts in March and April, and that's a year.
So he's got 2 years.
So,
But anyway.
and as far as the game tonight, Rombo goes, I told you at week 3 at the beginning of the season when Nick Bosa went down that our season was done. So I don't know why everyone's tripping and
Yeah, I know,
having a
right?
cow about
But
this game.
that wasn't
You know
bad
what I
enough.
mean? So
Then it started a whole domino effect of one player after another
Yeah.
going down. I said that I didn't
And
anticipate.
one more quick point before I go. Kyle, what the hell are you doing not using Richie James in that spot? Stop using him as a kick returner. That is not his strength. You see how much better he is than Kendrick Bourne in the slot. He puts up 100 yards a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He finally did use him a couple of times. I don't know. Kendrick, I don't know what he
How
was
many more
thinking or
games-
doing today.
How many more games is it going to take for
so
Kyle Shanahan to realize that?
Weird.
Richie James is so much better than that.
And Trent
know?
Taylor was a scratch today. So there was no reason not to at least alternate him in the slot if you insist. Kendrick has had some success up until today. Maybe that's what Kyle was going on, you know? Well,
And
you
last
know,
point before I go, Rumble. I know we have a lot of callers in this short night, but if you're worried about these quarterbacks not picking up Kyle Shanahan's offense, you need to stop that thought right there, because these quarterbacks coming out are extremely smart. Trey Lance, he was accepted into multiple Ivy League schools and chose North Dakota State to showcase his talents off. And Zach Wilson is no idiot either. You can't be an idiot getting accepted into BYU. That's one of the most prestigious schools out in the West out here. That's like the Stanford of Utah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you can't worry about having to develop a quarterback. That era is over. Look at how well. Justin Herbert is doing. Look at how well Deshaun Watson is doing.
A
look at
rookie
how well
quarterback.
I know we have to address
with this offense.
I know we have to address our offensive line.
Yeah, you
I know we
definitely
have
do.
to do that, Ronbo. That's
Or
why
get a
I
kid
went the
killed.
veteran route as far as the interior offensive line goes.
We'll never ever agree on putting a rookie on a Super Bowl ready team. No way. But Show, I like your enthusiasm on it. I have to respect that.
Well,
let's do Raw tomorrow night and get back into it. I love arguing with you on these points, especially when it comes to the draft.
All right,
go ahead.
Take care.
All right, night show.
Shout out to everyone. All right.
Oh, good. What? Really? Roberto!
Hello, man.
Roberto, you've been gone for like 2 months. I thought you quit on the 49ers and didn't want to talk about it with me anymore.
Well, man, it's because I've been calling it's because last time you didn't answer me, so I'm like, you know what? Well, I'll call another time. So today, I had to call in. Finally, because today, man, I broke down. I went on the biggest rant of my life.
I know.
Nick Mullens.
Yeah.
Nick Mullens sucks ass. He's a dumbass backup. And man, I'm sick of his interceptions. And I'm sick of it. And then I'm sick of his face. Now, I messed up again. I threw another interception again. And I'm sick of Nick Mullens, man. And I don't know when this is gonna end.
Soon. We only got 3 more games, right? This is season.
Man,
I want to erase it so bad and just start all over. We gotta wait.
Yeah. You know what? I know what. Even though if we don't beat the damn
Cowboys,
sea chicken, or the whack ass Cardinals, or all I want to beat is the Cowboys. That's all I want, man. No matter what, I want to beat the Cowboys, and that's all I want for Christmas, and that's all I want from Santa Claus, and I wanna. I want.
We gotta play the Cowboys before Christmas, though. So you gotta get that Christmas present early. Next Sunday.
Yeah,
oh
man.
Texas boy is running around here talking trash like he's got a right to. How many games the Cowboys won this year? Have they won less games than the 49ers? Or are we tied now?
Yeah, I think they. Well,
yeah, we're tied. I think they finally got their 5th win.
Yeah, well.
They beat the Bengals.
Maybe it's you know what? Right now they're like 4.
No, wait. I was premature. The boys are 4-9. Okay, we can actually lose to them next week.
Yeah, man. But you know what?
Yes.
I want to, hey, Ronbo. But you know what I want? I want us to rub it in Texas girl's face.
Yeah.
Texas boy talking shit in the comments, in the chat. I want to rub that boy. I want to give him the biggest shout out of his damn Christmas present for Christmas. Hey, Texas boy, talk of that shit because you got Andy Dalton, huh? You got the Bengals whack ass quarterback, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton. And you know what, Rumbo?
They did beat the Vikings.
Yeah. But you know what?
I think.
All I want is to sack Andy Dalton and put him in his ass on the ground. I want to see Mike McCarthy cry on the sideline. And you know what? Cowboys catching that fat L Sunday. And you know what?
Yes.
I am disappointed in the Cowboys. You know why they took off the Sunday night game? Because
the Cowboys got 3 wins.
You know why they took it off? Because they said, oh, they lost to the damn Ravens. Oh yeah, they suck ass, and we don't want to see.
Roberto?
We don't want to see the 49ers beat the damn shit out of them. And them
Roberto, you're getting pumped up. Brother, we got to go. Short and sweet after the game, though.
Yeah.
I'll look for you tomorrow.
All right, Ronald.
All right.
I'm gonna call in tomorrow. Hey, Rudy and Texas girl, be on the lookout 'cause tomorrow I'm coming back. So Daddy's coming.
There you go. Night, Roberto.
And keep your head on, man. Keep your head up.
No, I'm cool. I'm up.
It's all about another game to the game we die, bro.
That's right.
So, you know, keep out. Another game should bleed it till I'm dead. So you and me are getting cold.
All right, Roberto, I gotta go, fam.
Good night.
I hear you.
And peace out to all the faithful out there. I love y'all. I miss y'all. And peace out, everybody. Peace.
Peace out. Night, Roberto. And hey, Darius.
Ronbo.
Darius, come on in, man. It's let it all out. So your feelings on another. There they are. 49ers are dominating the first quarter. As you know, the 49ers are favored by a 3-point edge. Will they be able to carry this momentum into the second quarter? No. Well, Darius, what are you thinking?
Don't you just love it when your offense scores more points for the other team than yours? Don't you just love when that happens?
It gives me such a rush. I love that.
You know, I don't know what to say. I think you just move on, try to win, just beat the Cowboys. That's all I care.
I know that's it.
I don't even care.
You
Go
know,
6-10.
I don't even care about the Hawks. Just don't let the Cowboys win. Oh man.
I think as for the draft, I don't. Drafting a quarterback would be nice, but that's not really going to help us next year if you draft a quarterback. I think drafting a lineman or a corner based off free agency would be more important to our team because if you draft a quarterback, he's just going to sit behind Jimmy. He's not going to help us next year in any way. So, and for the offensive line coach,
Mr. COVID-19,
I heard,
I'm so worried.
Joe Staley said he was interested in returning to the thing. So
not yet, but he is entertaining the thought.
Go talk to Mike a little bit.
A little bit? He needs to talk to Mike a lot. The hell, Mike?
Yeah.
You're getting worse every week.
I mean, you can't only be good at run blocking. He's a good run blocker. You got to give him that.
Yeah, he's excellent.
Yeah, you have to.
Mike will block all the way down the field.
Yeah.
But when it comes to pass protection, he can't help you.
Yeah. And then I think Deebo's out for the season, right? He's out for the season.
Yeah, probably. Well, he should be, because that hamstring's it's not gonna be back next week. And then we got 2 games left? Yeah, Deebo.
And then as for Fred, I think he has a stinger. I mean, I don't really see the importance. Just don't play him. I don't even care. What's the point of playing him? Nothing's gonna happen.
I don't want him back next week either.
A little bit better, ruin our draft stock.
Yeah.
Nah, just let him heal up. Let Kittle heal up. Let Jimmy heal up. Don't bring him back.
It's too risky. Come out there for what? Just to get hurt? Seriously? No.
Right. And then my final thing about Kyle Shanahan. I heard someone say the stat earlier about him being
0-22.
0-23 when he's down 7.5.
0-23. I'm sorry. 0-23.
That's really horrible. 7 is not. That's a touchdown. You can't be doing that. I think he's hesitant. He's hesitant to call plays that require the quarterback to throw the ball down the field. He's just hesitant to do that because he knows every time the ball leaves the quarterback's hand, he's just holding his breath because he's like,
he'd have to bring CJ. He'd have to bring CJ in to do downfield shots. Nick doesn't have that kind of arm. Remember that last game when he had CJ come in?
Nick can't hit a guy that's open either. He just did a guy. It's annoying.
Medium routes. I don't know. Nick, he has. Something though, Darius. There are times when he's so perfect. Some of those shots are just beautiful shots, and then one or 2 shots later, all of a sudden, what was that, Nick? So uncharacteristic of what you were doing 5 minutes ago.
This game where the pocket's collapsing, and I saw him scramble out and pick up a first down. Then you got plays where he just throws has a blindfold on and he's just like throwing the ball to the other team. But it is what it is. Just go beat the Cowboys for me, please. That's all I care about now.
You know, I feel
I'll
sorry
see you
for
later,
Nick.
though,
After,
Ronbo.
I was pissed off in that one last play, though, with Nick threw to that INT, and Juice was standing over there. Well, Juice had the wherewithal to realize the defender already bit and committed. He blew it. So Juice takes off because now he's got an open lane. But Nick, he fell right into the trap.
I don't know.
Throws the ball anyway. Oh no, Nick! Even if George is open, he's not open over there. He's not open, Nick. The defender's standing right there watching you, staring at George. Save it! Oh, he throws it, Nick. Oh my God! George has gone downfield. He was baiting that defender. Why couldn't you see that?
Do you think that Kyle starts CJ next week, or do you think he's going to stick with Mullens?
We're going to find out. You know how Kyle is, because Kyle's taking a lot of heat for this game.
I saw a little a thing where Kyle after the pick six, Kyle was like, all right, he told CJ to start warming up. But then since Nick scored a touchdown, so I don't know. We'll see though.
We're going to find out. We're going to know as early as Tuesday or Wednesday probably. Because the press is going to ask him, so Coach, you're going to continue to stick with Nick Mullens versus Dallas Cowboys? We're going to assess that later in the week, but nothing is set in concrete right now. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because I know Kyle's going to evade the question because he's pissed. If you ask him that right now, that's what he would say. Nothing's set in stone, and anything may happen next week. And he'll cool off Monday or Tuesday after a practice or two and see what he sees. And if Nick is out doing CJ, then Nick will continue to start next week. If he sees anything else, CJ may start. We'll see.
Man, I'm just so glad we drafted Aiyuk 25th overall. I'm just like,
I know he's
like every
gonna
time
be
I
special.
he makes the Niners loss just a little bit better.
Entertaining
at
least.
Plays.
Yeah. All right, Darius. Tell you what, well, if you get a chance,
All right,
hopefully see you tomorrow night on Raw. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Thanks. Well, fam, another week, another misery. Want to big shout out to all you trolls, you hyenas, you dirt boot licking, and especially led by a 49er fan that calls himself Wang Chung. Boy, all you guys can go straight to the proverbial place. I'm going to go eat something to eat. See you tomorrow night on Raw. God, that feels better. You got to do that, fam. Makes you feel better. God. Whew.